Sorry if I costed you.
Okay.
I've been playing by myself, not
Okay. We're live. Let's go. It's starting!
Sorry if I cost you some SR online.
No, Joe, you're a beast. You probably you take off streamer mode, so you're actually not hiding.
I might.
I refreshed you twice.
Well, just, you know, once we're getting into this, is they're starting to get things going. You know, you talked about the subs and stuff, but like, I don't know, is there a map that reminds you of in the past?
That's our team playing, bro.
When you were grinding?
I mean,
Vamos.
I don't really.
Yeah, that's your team.
Look, right?
I'm talking to Chanel, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's obviously a smaller
Makes
map,
sense.
but rotations are going to be key, and that's why you see Ultra trying to push through the right side of the map.
Oh, wait, where is it, bro?
You're going to see where Vickles spawns up, where that lock is going. Envoy spawns all the way out, but with that kill on Eric Boom, maybe you have some pressure here. So yeah, Eric Boom's going to spawn out now. A chance here for Ultra.
Well, I guess it plays more like your typical 3-lane map, not a 3-lane map that's actually 8 lanes because
yeah, YouTube. What's up, Chris? What's up, man? Oh, Ultra's winning, but
feels like pretty typical top down.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
There's not like an underground like train station.
Lucky 0-3, Eric 1-4.
It's so, you know what I mean? Like, you look at the
Lock in, bro.
Like, the hell it is. There's like 12 lanes.
They're getting cooked.
Metals with a great start here, 7-1, but Ultra just right through the driveway, able to put pressure on it. And really, Heretics have just not found kills to get this hill time comfortably. They had the spawns, but it has not mattered. As Ultra gonna find some scrap time here.
You mentioned Metals, though. He's got a hot start, though. See if he can keep it going. Nice shots from Lucky, too, as the headshot will come through. Only 10 seconds left for the hard point. You got in position for the tail end of this if you are Heretics, but now you see the minimap lock is popping up. We're getting ready to head to our next hard point, Ultra. In position now.
What's up, good Z?
Stop
quoting my ex. Nah, that's crazy.
Now,
That's
over
insane.
This P3. This is where it can kind of get interesting. This P3, there's just so many doors, there's so many windows, there's a lot of entry points, so you really need map control.
Metals is going nuts.
Amount of time. That's why Kleenex #8 just kind of roaming through middle of the map. And he's able to find that first kill. The rest of the push for Heretics is through this.
Oh, it's Warzone. It was good. It was good. Thank you, Gunzy. Thank you. It was really good. Really good.
Yeah, I mean, you're someone that's trying to do those quick flanks, make plays, get lost. You get a lucky timing, you might be killing the entire squad. We'll see what Kleenex is able to do. He had some brilliant moments at the major. I mean, some of the stats he put up were, I mean, they look kind of fake, like he was playing ranked. They were unbelievable.
He's our MVP for the reason. As the final 15 seconds do go the way of Miami. They have Heretics there early. So like one player in insight from Ultra. And Envoy looks like they're trying to set up this pinch.
What's up, Joe?
Control this side of the map for the P5 coming up next.
I have to go get a drinky drink, but I don't want to miss this, so I'll wait till after the HP.
As well on this rotation. So now they have a 20-point lead.
I mean, honestly, Joe, I already like it because I'm watching a lot less of people pre-aimed. People are actually running around the map and trying to gun people. As Envoy was definitely just laying there pre-aim, but more rivals means a little more movement.
Terminal Hardpoint wasn't your favorite? I thought it was.
Yeah. Loved it, dude. I've got security. I've got security. I've got the cross. I've got security.
No, but Miami do a great job.
They were cosplaying his actual like TSA agents. Like, what the two, bro? Holy hell.
They were locking it down. But speaking of locking down, Heretics get right back in the game. They find that
Metals is 12-4.
On the push. They had 6 kills in a row as a squad. And now a chance to take the lead for the first time. But you already see Ultra on rotation. Scraps it up at bridge.
So far, it's a competitive one. Lead change looming. Heretics now go out in front. The next rotation up. We'll see what Toronto can do with the time. As Eric Boom trying to reposition in a extended 1v1 here with the pillar. Kleenex now backing up. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. Teammate able to pick it up, though. Eric Boom now trying to get the trade. Not quite able to do it. It's a double for Envoy. It's 3 in a row. So he's now up to 11 and 8. On the other side, Metals, I mean, still kind of being the hard carry, at least from a kill standpoint. Started out 8 and 2.
Okay, let's go.
14 and 5 now.
Sorry, I just had to like fix a thing or two. Okay, Miami. Okay. Metals 14 and 5, by the way. 14 and 5.
I literally just said that.
Yeah, but Eric is like 5 and 12.
He's just gonna have to hang out, wait for his teammates off spawn.
Yeah, he's no better than fucking Jaren at this point.
See Scrap the sub out. Let's see what we can do with the rifle now. Try to play for info. Got Lucky on the other side of him.
What's that Lucky Shem?
Framed a little too high, slides right under the those are the most, I think, annoying fights. You're like ADS, you're holding a line, you're like, I'm good, dude. I got the angle, I'm set up, and they just slide right under it, and you kind of lose them.
Yeah, you kind of lose it, but insight
Not
with
losing.
the Renetti top middle, able to find 2 on this rotation. Back over to P1. It is a very close game as he finds the triple, 12 and 9. And Insight, I mean, maybe we talk about his objective, but if you look at the stats of the final, this guy was kind of in hard carry mode versus FaZe.
It's weird that, like, we know how good he is and how consistent he's been, but I still feel like he's just like,
we're locked. We're locked.
The listen-ins and how his play style, it's not that flashy, but he is, I feel like he's super underrated.
He's
Am I
so
crazy?
good. No,
he's so good, but like, I don't know, I don't think people realize how good he is sometimes.
It's still a 5-point game, 20 seconds left in Heretics. Controlling that right side of the map. Lucky off spawn, he's gonna rotate on over. But is this a battle right now top mid? This is a very close game.
I'm just like, oh. So Jack, no Twitch? No, you can't. You can't stream that on Twitch. It's YouTube exclusive. YouTube exclusive.
Where so many different angles.
He'll have to scalp and hex fucking sue the shit out of Activision.
Ultra looking to get a break.
Yeah, but the only thing I was gonna do is they're not gonna be CDL no more.
Looking to be the entry man.
Yeah, but it's a CDL exclusive contract with YouTube. Is why they're pissed, because they can't use Twitch and all this other shit to fucking grow the essentially grow the league.
No, I know. I read the thing. I know, but still, that's gonna be what's gonna happen. I don't think that's all positive, to be honest. But that's his. That's his. If they don't settle, they're probably gonna settle.
Issue last time through, right? You won this rotation if you were Heretics, but I mean, Toronto Ultra just do a good enough job to make this messy. Lucky the entire time. He was just going on that pinch, knew where the push was. But Miami Heretics down 10 right now. Let's go to
what?
Miami.
Mon nom, quoi? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like, what's the second word? Genre le deuxième mot. Yeah, Metal's doing everything, bro. Oof, holy shit.
Uno ganando medio en Esquis.
Esquis está volando por la ventana.
Esquis.
Esquis.
El inside va a estar por mi izquierda. Bueno, me giro yo. Lo maté yo. Vale. Saca por si acaso no hacía alguno.
Puede ser que busquemos uno. Yo
No tengo
nada.
Dos puentes abajo.
Vale, te tengo el push a la izquierda, Madrid.
No, me van a dañar por la izquierda.
Créate un tiro a la izquierda.
Yo tengo esquis.
It's Cloud? Holy shit.
Yo tengo la esquis todavía.
Muerto. Otro más al fondo.
Estamos llegando por medio.
You dig my name? Jack King. Holy shit. What a name.
Voy contigo al siguiente. Voy a peñar al naranja.
Hay uno está en naranja, en cajas, en la caja. Voy un tiro y otro más en naranja.
No lo veo. Naranja, tiro yo, me voy a pasar de cara. Un tiro. La mancho Kleenex se puede cara.
It's funny, obviously not fluent, so I don't know
What's
exactly
up,
what's being
Flex?
said, but it's comedy when I think about the listening for Ultra that we really got on the Skid Row.
They're coming in Spanish? Yeah. Yeah, they're full on Spanish team.
Reading the Harry Potter series as they're breaking pizza.
What I do every night.
A little different, a little more passion for players, but
Yeah, you know, obviously some people, you know, that's just their intensity that they bring. Think of what some nice shots there. Trying to get this break.
But Eric just got shit on.
4P5, but instead, probably the best hold maybe we've had all game.
Is it just me, or like the numbers and like the way it looks is a little bit different? I feel like maybe they changed the font.
So what's the hardest thing you think as a pro, like when a new map comes in?
It looks cleaner in my opinion.
On the game? On theirs?
On the screen, like you know, like the where it's like says CDL point, like the point.
Are absolutely huge, but as a team, it's just sort of.
It looks cleaner, right?
Way to play each hill, right? What's right? What's wrong? How do we?
I don't know.
Weird spawns, the right spawns. It is a lot of testing. Pushing the limits.
Well, yes, I mean, you're thinking more. It becomes natural once you've been grinding it and you learn how you want to play it. But you're spawning up and thinking, all right, what am I doing?
Pretty much.
Did you change? Okay. I'm not crazy because they really. It looks cleaner though. It looks good.
Trust me, I played a little bit of ranked and I was lost in this.
I'm gonna run to get my drink after that.
Ultra, looking to put this one away. 25
Yeah, lock
points.
in, bro.
It's been highly competitive, battling.
Y'all are playing. Y'all not logged, bro.
What do you mean? I'm not playing.
Oh. You said you're gonna get the crim, no?
I was, but then you.
Finally, he drops, but
He got scared. He didn't want to get
We got scared. It's crazy.
11 seconds. Heretics do get through.
Yeah, I'm not scared of fucking the game, bro.
Force a rotation. Scrap has a one-on-one top mid, able to win it. snaps onto the second with the rival. So to give them some breathing room for now. Up towards.
You think we're playing in a ranked game with no comms? Holy shit!
He's probably
We're just
very
locked.
happy.
No
We're just locked. Just pinging everything.
A little bit more free insight with a couple, and now with 5 seconds, this
Dan
should
said
do
mass
it.
hard stuff.
Spawning out
diamond.
is Heretics, not able to get there in time. Ultra
Holy fuck.
Hey Ben, when I'm cram in
Chris
about
said,
2
who
hours.
is masked? Holy moly. Yeah, I'm running. Okay, guys, I'm running. Like, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get like a glass and some drinks, and I have to take my teeth off.
You look at both P2s as a chance for Heretics where you're controlling the spawns. They could just hit never pushed out driveway. So the pressure was always there from the front for Ultra, where the nades were connecting time and time again. You just never had enough map control to really get enough points. Metals with a great game. Lucky slowed down a little bit there, you know, looking at Eric for what he did, or, you know, coming into this roster. Again, I think 250 to 184, it was neck and neck up until, what, 150 to 150 or so?
Well, they've been ahead, and I would think, like, listen, each game has like a spawn logic, right? I know it's different, the maps, but like they get it. So even though it's a new map, I'm sure they are going to be ahead. I mean, I was talking to Envoy. I think I was talking about a spawn. There was a horrific one I saw on Invasion. He goes, nah, you can stop that. Like, just a Shrill calm, like, they get it, obviously. They're clicking right now when it comes to hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, obviously every scrim, they're sort of watching back situations with their coaching staff. They're seeing where do we spawn, where are they spawning. Right, kind of exactly what I said, just discussing, all right, you know, when I was doing this, where were we? How do we force this spawn again and again? And yeah, these teams, they played it a couple of times, and it turns into a science.
It's one of the difficult things when you have a new title year over year, different developers, different spawn logic. Some people it clicks a little bit faster, some people get a bit ahead. Right now, Ultra's hardpoint is delectable in scrap.
Jamel, what's up? You trying to do that golf tournament or no?
During hardpoints, and he brings
I don't think I can, unfortunately. I would love to.
Yeah,
like what you saw, Joe.
He does it with the rival as well. I mean, that is a gun I just can't figure out.
Yeah.
Every time I play online,
I
it's just like
understand.
you have to
You don't
hit
want to
your
be my
first
friend.
bullet.
Okay, I'm here.
I can get away from you, but
What's
I
up?
invited Jamel to a golf tournament on my birthday, and he told me no.
Ain't no way. But you
can?
can?
I got my dog. It's my dog's birthday.
That's just funny. I am your dog. What the fuck?
Oh, is it really?
Spray patterns. I'm like, well, bro, I miss this kind of all
Oh,
that because the spray pattern becomes
I mean, that would have been funnier.
yeah, it's also, there's different recoil patterns if you hit your first shot. It gets
Take a shot, bro.
It does.
I'm not taking no shot, bro.
Over from like Halo back in the day where I was like,
shot,
I don't know
bro.
what to do. My gun's everywhere, bro.
It's just I don't know. I don't know what it is with the rival, but me and it, we don't get along. We don't get along.
Hey, you get
slugging
there,
that?
You're a very talented man.
I don't know if I will get there, but
Wait, I'm putting another one.
In map number 1,
Oh,
you see, it was pretty
I
much
wasn't
a tie
watching,
game,
and I
that
just
second
heard like
P2,
the.
and then Ultra on that second.
Oh, yeah, you heard like the glug 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 glug.
Yeah, it's been, I feel like, a lot for the top teams. When it comes to hardpoint, it's really been just those.
How much percentage is each one of those?
Oh, wait, let me look.
You know, they're winning all those clutch moments. They aren't able to.
6.
Ultra's been
I put 2 in vodka in it.
Click, the pressure is
I'm locked in.
I think the best teams battle. It's
GG's.
always been like.
Shit, that hits.
Take off.
Yeah.
I think they find the
I'm
money hills
cooked.
And, you know, they win those rotations. They take advantage of it.
I'm cremated.
Before, probably the best hold we saw
Cremated.
throughout that game. But there was
Yeah.
Rio Search and Destroy. So we'll see how this one plays out. I think coming into it, my mind was a smaller map like this with where the bomb sites are placed. I think it's
So
either
3
gonna
more
be
of those and I got a day off tomorrow.
Chris, she finishes that right there.
I'm cooked. I'm cremated. Yeah.
There's not.
I'm
there's
gonna
not be
sip.
tomorrow,
I'm
but-
sipping. There's gonna be a tomorrow, okay? I took yesterday off because I was like, I didn't even know there was only 2 matches today.
Okay.
I was like, oh, let's say I stream for like, I don't know, 6-7 hours, and then I do another like 5, 6, 7 maybe on YouTube. Like that's a long ass time. So I was like, let me just relax and have a big ass weekend, you know, full on, like going all in.
Maybe you should wear your audio.
And then there's just only 2 matches today.
But the one thing that I complimented you on a couple days ago is the thing that you overlooked. You pay attention to the details, and now there's only 2 matches, and we got no aim on
I don't
Thursday.
get how that just becomes normal.
I need to put in a petition.
It is an insane place.
Yeah, no, my brain is, dude. If you knew like half the stuff I wanted to say on broadcast, oh well, you know. But
Plays
like,
tomorrow. Did
I
you
want
bet
someone to
anything?
cremate me. It's crazy. Nah.
bro, how do you commentate? I'm like, I don't know.
No, I didn't because the odds weren't good. The odds were full on for Toronto, and for the next one, it's New York like 1.2.
Well, one of these fuckers are
That's pretty
losing.
good. That is pretty good.
It could be New York, but I don't see it happening, to be honest. It could be, though.
See how these teams play it. Pretty spread out, and you see the way, well, it's just a top mid hit for Ultra, and this is kind of what I was talking about. Just a lot of retakes, and I think that's going to be it. Maybe just give me up that bomb side, playing the 3 versus 3.
Yeah, I sort of
Reach and
asked before,
Ravens, Atlanta, and Heretics.
It's gonna be fast.
Subliners.
That's like all you have. I mean, you haven't played a ton yet, obviously. We haven't
Playing
watched
3
the
tomorrow.
pros get to it yet.
I mean, Vishal's doing laps in his spawn right now. He's got a 1 versus 2, trying to find these timings.
Oh.
But he's going to get taken out as Ultra. Just go right up top Eskies and gunfights.
Ooh!
Optic versus
shit.
Thieves on
This is,
Sunday, Emily.
I mean, why they have always been a threat, like even with the different rosters for Toronto.
When is Rocker playing?
I know there's some mainstays, but
Sunday, I think.
it's just been good to great
Sunday
in all
morning
modes.
against
Like
Ultra.
never really a glaring weakness. You have a hard point, even when it was bad, it was like 50-50. Now it just feels like,
Chat to Orny? Wait.
where do you find the weakness? Where's
I
like
want-
that crack in the
I want
armor?
mate to cream me. That's crazy, calm.
Or like, you know that
Yo.
dragon and the
Holy
Hobbit, dude, like
fuck.
that little spot
When
where
are we? That's what I'm
that
saying.
Right, the
That's what I'm saying.
Where's that at?
I'm a DJ at night.
You shoot straight through the heart with a giant black arrow.
Pause.
Well,
Jesus
it's
fucking
not a dragon.
Christ.
Toronto Ultra, it's a squirrel.
Okay, well, is it a giant squirrel?
I almost just said something
I don't
crazy.
think
I'm
so,
gonna shut my
but
mouth.
that was a quick round, and the squirrels win it.
Sorry, I went to Lord of the Rings there.
I was say, hey, yeah.
But we're back to Rio.
We are back to Rio.
Holy fuck.
Control, and then Envoy works that pinch. Scrap, he was able to find that double near that bomb site.
Gamer by day, cremator by night.
A couple of rounds that kind of don't go your
Yo.
way. This is where you
Yo.
really see for Heretics. You know, you can just sort of, again,
Remember, Josh
play
just
over
hit me in my
towards one bomb
DMs. He's like,
site,
when you getting on? I
give up
just
no
lost
picks,
all our
play
winning
around
stream
info,
yesterday.
use
I'm back to
your
B1.
stuns and nades.
Oh my god.
Dude, Ultra opted
That's
to on
crazy.
Yeah, I think you,
Bro,
with
we
the new
gained
map
like
too,
600
just the
SR yesterday,
confidence
and
you
we
have,
lost
your
it all.
Ultra coming off a win too, like more decisive probably on the map. You know, you're just had to change.
Well, I have a
you're
YouTube
figuring
video
stuff
to
out,
post.
Trying to get comfortable where
Wow.
Ultra
You guys
is hit
excited?
Sunday.
I don't know
Chat.
if you saw that, but smoke goes down. They black out. Vic
Low
goes
key,
field,
I have
you
like
see
4
bridge side
games. I could
net.
split that in 2 and
Players
make
there
like
for Heretics
2-2
to
type
really
shit.
Focus on top mid towards B, but all the pressure is over towards Lucky, and while he's just
Playing
gonna
like
give
with
himself
it like a
chance to be
DJ deck is crazy.
He's gonna find the first blood.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Lucky. Able to take
Yeah,
that
exactly,
one.
Chris. That's
3
what I'm
versus
saying.
3,
I don't think I'm gonna put
35
them all in the same video. Oh.
Scrap. Tucked away in a corner. Doors open. Knock, knock. Who's there?
Where?
Scrap gets dropped. The wall bang comes through. Noses in the corner. Hits the shots. Now on Insight and Envoy. Trying to hold on this 2 versus 3. 20 to go. Insight with the info. Insight with the shots. Lucky takes that Envoy. Now it's on Insight the clutch. What a tournament he has had. Can he clutch?
Ooh.
Bickle able to make the play in from behind just enough time.
Optic doesn't play today, no.
Is that
But is it just me or it's really weird that there's only 2 matches?
Player on the retake. I got a little bit nervous.
Was
when they
that
lost the first
DC?
blood. Envoy was able to find the one player working that pinch, but they do a good job getting scrap. I call it inside a tool, whatever your team or teammates want to call it. Yeah, they're able to find him, and I think he was confused because he gets wall banged. I don't know if a name pops up. If a stun, it didn't look like the stunner nade hit him.
Bro's eating it. Bro's eating his. Stop eating your nails, bro.
For
He
Heretics.
thinks he's tucked away and then just dropped.
Yeah, he's like, all right. Maybe they see a gun. I have no idea.
Well, it's one of those, just check the corner and common spot when you're
It
holding
was
post
weird.
play.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
gets caught.
But that's a great. I liked the showing there from Ultra, right? The strat that they were.
I've been
showing.
watching like Linz because you know he speaks French like when he streams. Like I think that's nice. I like to listen to like actual like French people from like France.
The trade is in instantly Kleenex, though.
Their French are like it's so like proper and everything. It's
3v1 medals. Last guy up, can't win
I
the
like
fight
listening
fast
to it.
when is Ultra able to take it.
and yeah, he was saying that they only they like 2 weekends they play only 1
You
match.
watch like CS or like Elite, you
Like
watch
that's
on
crazy to me. Like
real good
for
player.
like a team, you play only 1 match for 2 weekends. Like the whole weekend, they're playing just 1 match. That's like weird to me. I don't know.
As we get ready for our next one.
Ooh.
Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Welcome to Rio.
Ja-
Toronto
oof.
up 3-1 in the map, 1-0 in the series.
Holy. Woo.
As Because last time it was what the smoke to cut off across. We'll see what they opt to do this time. Smoke out again. The pre-fire through nearly takes out Kleenex. He sit down to 58. And yeah, even with the smoke, sometimes you gotta be careful. You can still get lasered through it.
It's like cans. It's like blue popsicle. It's called
Is a fake. The problem is every time this has been a
it's like a multiple berries. It's like blueberries and
these top B fights time and time again. All
super
three
good.
rounds, Ultra is one. Looking for
yeah. It's like so I put 2 cans like 6% vodka.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Maybe
Nice.
the bomb does get planted, but they're able to find
Ooh.
3 behind Vickel's double.
Yeah, a little drop shot there. Can't get on point if you are inside and you fall. Now Kleenex, MVP from Major 1, gets caught YY and gets dropped. Vickel puts on a show. 3 in the round. A much needed round.
Yeah. Slurp juice.
Yeah, it's like the retake there is just like you have like all the headies to work with the stairs. Like it just felt like every gunfight we hopped to for Ultra. It's like sometimes I mean, you have the high ground per se, but not really.
I'm about drinking
like
another one of these.
Ramps and everyone like you just have these nasty headies.
I'm about to be cooked. Yeah, and I'm about to be cooked. I can feel it already.
Going for that down a man, right? They could have allowed the bomb to get planted, had to group on up, but they actually catch the best timing.
Holy fuck.
Just 3. I only have 3 of them, bro. So.
You know, bomb is being planted, right? So they're able to take down Scrap.
Scrap's
Scrap's gotta watch
getting
both.
nervous. I'm gonna sell his SR, bro.
Exactly. So they're able to.
Yeah, I gotta leave work. I might be back. Okay, Ben, be safe on the way back. Be safe on the way back. No worries, no worries. We chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Who
works on a Friday?
Holy
shit.
The digits. Scrap stun will hold for now, and here's like, you know, what
That
I'm
was
talking
a phone
about.
call.
Like he's getting nice.
Of course.
Ready as you push up towards mid, but is mid control right now. For Ultra, you're looking for an opening right now if your Heretics there.
But honestly, I really thought like that me like being shadowed was gonna be a bad thing. I was like gonna be like passionless, but honestly, the lobbies are so robotic because everybody's playing ranked that it's fun.
But yeah, I mean,
Like it made my day went by fast, honestly. I had some good games and some good plays, some good clips.
Have a 2-2 split. So this is what you want when you're waiting a round out this long. If you are the attacking team, because you'll have numbers.
Yeah, Eric is struggling, bro. Like, are they gonna drop him too? Like,
keep people honest, keep people guessing, play a little bit slower, maybe bait out an anxious play. Vickel does at least get one now. 3v3, but time is dwindling.
They're running out.
Exactly, Chris.
Always run the risk of a slow offensive round, maybe a
exactly.
too much pressure to get the bomb planted, but they're able to do it. Now a little pressure to Ultra to try and get the retake.
My bad, bro.
Doesn't connect, and then Scrap is able to win it. So Vickel's out of play right now. Can I just rely on Eric Boom to lock down the bomb site?
Got 3 in a round earlier. We'll see if Vickel has another clutch moment, but we're just about 20.
They're on the bomb. Ninja defuse!
Confused. Eric able to get one.
No!
Check though. Kleenex is still on it, and it is about done.
Holy fuck!
He gets it. Just gets the spot. Like I had an opportunity there, maybe to finish it, but you know it's always weird when you peek it and there's like another player standing over him. Like
he was literally standing over.
There, right? There needs to be a double chow there, and that just comes down to insight. Basically backing on Vickel from bridge. Ultra nobody's be hitting from bridge side. Vickel backed all the way up. They just had to focus on those 2.
Wait, what the fuck?
You take one player out of the play, you have 3-on-1. Someone types a bomb, and they're able to get it done. 4-2 now for Ultra. They've dominated that B this time, bringing it over to A. The Scrap trying with some long-range rival shots, able to get a couple headshots in, but no kill. Lucky Eric Boom lighting them up. Is Scrap not gonna have to make a play, but he's got Envoy to work with. The season's out with bombs, smoke out. Got Lucky on one side of him. Can they take out Vickel at the mid-cut? Envoy's back to playing around the stun.
And everybody can just push through. You have 2 players here, but he's gonna jump from the top ropes. The headshot does connect. It is a 1-on-2 for Scrap.
Hope he doesn't get wallbanged through the door again. This time it's through the open door. Gets dropped, gets fried. Every time Ultra, it feels, have a chance to maybe put this map away. Heretics keep it close.
I think Eric Boom puts product in his hair.
Just that first blood from Lucky. Vickel 7-3. And Scrap. Obviously, they were on that Toronto Ultra Academy team in Vanguard when they were winning everything.
Wait, I was like, am I crazy? Am I faded?
Was that him that was talking about like Scrap just running the room, like door closes? Oh no,
that's Hixie.
Yeah,
Hixie.
Right. If I had a room like that,
fucking I'm faded.
My door's closed and somebody comes charging in. Like you could be doing anything in there, Joe.
I think, he was just saying he's an energetic guy. He's always ready to do,
Yeah, he said they were total under opposites. Yeah. Vickel staying up. fairly early round. So many times he's almost been dropped, but he's barely able to survive the engagement.
Now he is getting quick.
Now,
He's getting quick.
is once again, you know, kind of these quick hits Ultra are trying.
It's not crazy in the S&D, but like the previous hardpoint was kind of like,
it's just weren't working.
you know.
They were working inside in favor of Ultra.
But
Ultra,
they're new, you know. He's a new addition.
Pickle trying to find it, but doesn't check for Scrap inside a bending corner. He's able to take down 2 and finesse his life away to give his teammates a 2-man advantage, and he's gonna find the third round looking for the ace.
Okay, this guy is just trying to get sassy with it now. 10-6. An incredible map 1. The rival looking so good in Scrap's hands. We know how excited he's been to be able to play a bit more of a flex role, and you are seeing it here. Give him all 4. He is dialed.
Oof.
And that's sort of the, you know, when you're going to give up mid-map control that way, you have to stun and nade check.
Need to clone your Willy. That's the thing.
He's just a little bit too confident of a push right there, I think, for Victor.
That's
Maybe if his
insane,
teammates checking that, doesn't see
comms.
anything. But you give up an area, you gotta check those corners.
Oh.
Sometimes, well, we've all been there too, where like you kind of think you do sometimes, like you like pan left or right, and you just don't look close enough, or it's just like this weird, awkward timing, and next thing you know, 2v gets shot in the back, and it's like, my bad. One more round. Now needed for Ultra Metals.
Let me check your phone real quick.
Not going down without a fight. Able to get the first blood, at least give them advantage early on. Scrap 11-6 though, 4 in a row leading the way, and hot off the major win, hot off the ace in the last round, trying to get it done, and he is
Why are you saying that?
backing down for now on 5 in a row now. Envoy gets one. Envoy now on the bomb, trying to get it planted back to Scraps. POV.
There comes out the Lucky and Vicul. Lucky working that pinch, able to find one, but I think he thinks that's
Like
the
he's
bomb
stressed.
player.
He's
It was
stressed. Bruce
actually Envoy
anxious.
who was still on it. He's able to back
What's it,
away.
Dink?
So you're into a 2-on-2 now. Shoulders being thrown.
That shit's getting me cooked. I'm not gonna
This
cap.
is exactly what you need for the retake. They're able to find it now down to Insight.
But you're talking about the utility use need to be better in the last round. They're hitting everything here. The nade hits, the stun hits, the info's there. Insight getting chowed, caught, mantling, and dropped. It's like this moment where you can put it away, go like 3 rounds up, or get the win in this case, and Heretics are able to chip away at it, stay within 1.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they threw that round away at first because you have the first blood, and then Metals and Eric Boom just kind of challenge a 2-1-3 without their teammates. You had Lucky working the pinch, and I just think when you get a first blood top middle on a map like this, I think you just back away, right? Just play your man advantage, use your stun nades, but they're able to clutch out that round and make me look
Check
real
again.
dumb.
You mean like don't even work the plant, like just get out for
Check again.
Don't even.
Wait,
yeah.
who got caught first?
It was
Scrap?
Metals in Eric Boom, yeah.
No, sorry, I meant from Ultra once. They brought back. Down around, got to win 3 straight Heretics if you're going to do it. Trophy out, and they are flying. It's Scrap, though, on the bomb side. Heady, Scrap with another. Finally, he's going to drop, though. You might bring it back again. It'd be a 2v4. It was a fast flurry of trades, but we're quickly into a 2 versus 2. Tons of time to go. Envoy with some tags in. You're split right now if you're Ultra. You're playing pretty tight for the Heretics boys.
I'm an idiot.
Well, you were until Lucky died.
Yeah, Lucky gets picked. Bickle a minute to work with.
Ooh.
Inside, but Inside with the reposition. Ultra, they win both Rios.
Those fights so tough sometimes. The drop shot gets in, you get down first if you're Insight and you're able to take the fight.
I like to see like I like the fact that we seeing Rio like straight up the straight from the start.
Is this like
It's fun. It's fun. I haven't played it yet.
Change, like, to be tested against the best, or is it more like
But I heard a lot of like good things about Rio. People like the players, you know, it's like a colorful map. There's a lot of like, you know, like roads, like
new hills, these new spawns.
you can reposition and everything. It's fun. It looks really fun to play on.
These maps you could have won, but Scrap again. 14 just
Roads you can take, things you can do, places you can. I rise Rio. Okay, of course. I think you can. Bro.
We've always known how.
Get 'em out.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's. I think that's the craziest shit I've ever seen used like type, and that means like, you know what I'm saying?
High rise
Over Rio. That's what I'm saying. Like.
Chris, I have banning abilities in this fucking chat, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I draw art point. Oh my god.
See right there, you know, Farachi control, which their best control map, so they are happy with how these maps and modes have played out so
So
far.
stupid.
Yeah, you kind of heard Nate, let's talk about it on the desk. How
Low
does this
key, bro.
sort of upset happen? And I kind of agree with what happened in those first 2 maps because we don't know much about Rio. Yeah.
But it's also one of those things, yeah, it's where you hope to get the ins.
Hydro
the upset,
hardpoint
but also
was fucking
when your
fun
team
as
playing with
fuck.
confidence like you are, Ultra, you're obviously learning hardpoint and search and destroy
The
faster than the other
P2 fights.
teams. Probably going to happen on the new maps too, and it's looking that way so far. So Ultra will go up 2-0. They'll look to close it out in a control.
Low key?
Looks like a 3-0 with the form Ultra have
Motherfucking
been
testing,
playing,
bro.
and they've been absolutely dominant. Your Heretics now
Wait.
with Eric Boom back on the roster. You're trying to get things rolling, bring it back. You had the easier
too
part of the
stupid to
schedule
figure it out,
to
Chris. I'm
start the
sorry.
year. Now the matches are getting tough. We got a map 3 when we get back from this quick break.
I can't remember the name of the map. I really like the control one, the snow one. I don't remember the name. In the MW2. Everybody ate that map. Everyone but me. Expo. Oh my god. I miss that map. I miss the shit out of that map.
Yeah, you're weird for that shit.
Nah, I miss the shit out of that map. That was so good. Holy shit. And instant dopamine. Instant dopamine. That, Asilo control. Asilo S&D too, honestly.
Give me hotel.
Hotel anything. Honestly, hotel anything. I think that was my favorite for sure. That was my favorite, but instant dopamine when I was seeing Expo. Even Asilo. Asilo is fun too. I feel like maybe it's because everyone ate it, so like I don't know. I just got dope from playing. I don't know.
I liked Fortress Hardpoint.
Ooh,
Fortress was fun. But I feel like all the maps were actually fun. Like if that makes sense to me at least.
Yeah.
These maps.
The only one I feel like I didn't really like, like for I don't know, like the Fortress S&D, because like it was just so easy to sound whore and just like there was like spots where you could hide and I don't know, I just not my nope. Expo control was OD. Yeah, but it was so good though. Nah, guns. I was the one that was going snow and like blocking spawns, bro. Like that was my role. And I was doing happily so. I was getting left side of the map. I mean, depend like which, you know, attack or defense, but from a defense standpoint, I would take care of the left side of the map.
Those maps are
And
also better too.
from an attack point, I would literally go straight. I don't remember. That was A, I think. I would go straight A. Like, that was so underrated, though. Like, most people were going, like, straight B. I would go straight A. Literally. Just behind the box, bottom stairs.
Like invasion control, just straight to the fucking A point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those maps are also better too because you could use a sub or you could use a fucking AR. Like you didn't have to lock into one. Like these, that's why this map's pretty dope because it's a good mix of shit.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Terminal, like what the fuck are you gonna use on terminal, bro?
Yeah.
No, terminal is the AR. You don't have the choice. No, I agree, Gunsy. I agree. 100%. 100%. Chris says, I guess I like dog ass. It's crazy comments, by the way.
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now. Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Slice up your competition with the Executive Chef Operator, now available in-game in the Call of Duty store.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. We're back. Heretics Ultra CDL back in action. Couple week break after the major, but Ultra right back to it. They haven't lost a step. They've stayed real hot, Joe.
They have. What's also real hot, that CDL chef shit really is. I've been rocking that in game, so
yeah,
better look out.
Yeah. Oh, you did cook me a meal. But you cooked me a meal on Valentine's Day, didn't you? Wait,
No, that was yesterday.
No, yesterday was my birthday.
To each their own.
When I came over like the teriyaki meatballs and stuff, wasn't that Valentine's Day?
I honestly
Oh, it's schedule control.
Wow, that's wild. I didn't even think about it.
I'm excited to get my PS4 to try my PS4 controller. Finally.
And he invited me over for a man to dinner. It's like, hey. Here we go. Map 3 underway as Ultra look to close this one out in efficient fashion and keep this dominant form going.
Yeah, we saw Lucky Stats that right there, right at great stage 1 in control, but in a lot of their control W's keep on high rise and invasion, so we don't get that here. Obviously, maybe with Eric Boom.
Karachi. Oh my god, yes it is. My bad, my fault.
Go for Karachi control here.
Karachi control, my fault.
Yeah,
I forgot. They fucking my fault, my bad.
Something a little bit different, but will be the same result for Ultra.
When did he get you control? I don't know yet. I know that he shipped it like I think 2 days ago or something like that.
That's gonna be Vickle. Him and Lucky gonna take a couple of players down.
I forgot we won't be seeing Skid Row much. I was excited for a second.
Bro, Skid Row SMD was dope. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Foreshadowed by the MCW. That's because a couple of headshots connect, and that's really the big difference maker is that headshot multiplier.
Scuff, yeah, it's the Scuff, yeah.
Junk. Like, you know, Heretics how they like to play is just flood and keep it so frantic and keep the defense panic towards B if they're able to get that going. But now, six on in that position, trying to make sure they can't get into their setup. But they're able to take out Envoy. I'll see what they do behind that. The drop shot doesn't work for Vickle. It's Headies there for Strap.
Yeah, let's say Eric Boom gonna try to work this pinch here, but inside he's gonna read it. I mean, you have Kleenex over towards Reds. They know a lot of the pressure not working that way, so they're trying to develop something on the flank. But inside, ready for it. All the gunfights inside of Red going the way of Toronto Ultra so far.
Wait, so Rio?
They can trade effectively.
Rio replaced Terminal.
Keeping the pressure on. The problem is they're not trading at all. They don't get a single kill.
Terminal HP, right?
Finds all of them.
That's
it. Down. No pressure towards B so far.
And S&D for Skid Row.
Yeah, okay.
Still a bit of a life advantage for
Which I don't
Ultra.
understand that. How the fuck is there still Terminal S&D and not Skid Row?
Oh, that's what I forgot. I was for sure.
The point is open because you have one player push on through the other.
How did that? I really don't understand how that got voted out.
He just kind of reads that, so he's able to.
I thought, honestly, like from what I've seen, I thought it was gonna be like Terminal Point Blank was just gonna be out. Like that's what I don't know. That's what like the people were saying.
Hit it until finally they break through. The problem is this came through with so little time left. They only have 20 seconds left to go. About 30 when they finally got onto it. On board,
the
5 in a row, but the spree will end there. Scrap now. Lurking, looking for the kill. Easy does it. Stun. He hits him in the face with it, but drops before it's over. Inside
and then you got maps like Invasion over fucking like.
Yeah, Eric. I mean, bro. I don't know if it's because it's Ultra, if it's just because he's ass.
Maybe a couple of times, and every single time we're on.
I don't want to like, you know.
Normally, when an offense is winning, they're inside a cafe, just
say anything, yeah, but
staying alive, finessing their life, and then you're just hoping for reinforcements to get.
But I feel like it's not good looks. But maybe it's like the pressure too. I don't know.
Sometimes we've casted Heretics here. They do just that. They create that chaos. They do it early. Usually the first cap, but it was what.
Eric playing like me? I feel like you're playing like me.
Those first pushes from Heretics Ultra, I mean, that was a good minute off the clock or
playing like me.
You found any kind of opening. Maybe you can do that. Not gonna be a lot of time left to work with. Now what can Ultra do on offense? As they're looking to respect everyone's time with this first series.
Give me the lead.
Well, Strap's gonna find the first blood on
you
board.
cooked.
Maybe just peeking, trying to look down through, and does find it. So 3
That's
dead
3. Oof.
Make it all 4. What's going to be the call? Maybe just send Kleenex? Is
They're
Envoy
already
going to
setting
pause
up
the
B,
clock?
bro. They don't even give a
Scraps
fuck.
going to work the spawn kills.
Yeah, they're kind of layering the map, spreading out a bit. They're able to pick up Kleenex, though.
Mel, you drinking?
Yeah, red insight. He's finding.
I gotta drive in a little bit, so nah.
Snap back towards the third.
Oh, shit.
Hey, why, bro?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Second tick now done. You've
Going
got
ice
right
skating.
towards B.
I'm not even joking, I'm going ice skating.
You have a date? You have a date, huh?
No, don't worry about it.
Damn, man. I'm a fan, bro.
I knew it.
Spawn Envoy. Not able to connect with the shots, but
No, bro, it's not bad. It's not bad. Why you like? Why? It's not a bad thing, bro.
At least somebody gets to go ice skating.
I haven't been in so
I have to go, bro. I wanna go. Ice skating is dope as fuck.
I've been trying to go ice skating.
I'm sick. I mean, everybody's quick, bro. Holy shit, that was quick. Eee. No, this is cooked.
It's like the map split.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
such a
3-0,
job for
huh?
Ultra, right? Just again,
First
getting
match
the presence
3-0.
over towards Cafe
Damn.
and then just staying alive.
Yeah,
They
that
kept
was gonna
one
be a
player on
quick
A
one
for
for
a little bit
sure.
to get that second take done, but off of spawn, able to work B, they get it done. Now over to A. And this might just be the round. You have one player here in Vickle. Good luck retaking that. No nades that I can see are gonna land, and Ultra up 2-0.
Absolutely.
Can I bet on Ultra now?
Dominating.
No, but I mean, yeah, the odds were bad. Like it was all the way ultra.
And then they're able to put it
Pretty sure it was like 1.02. Like
7 so far in this map 3. And I mean, maybe you're frustrated right now if you're Miami, but I don't know. It's one of those things. You made a team change. You're playing the best team in the league.
Yeah, only so much you can take away from this. But you see Envoy smiling a little bit, now just trying to lock down this final round to win this series.
Got 2 on it early here for Heretic. But
no, 3, 4 dead.
Dead shortly after.
Holy fuck. This is bad.
Ultra, the cleanup crew continues to wreck. 4 in a row, 4 scrap. Is there farming now? I mean,
Vamos a la casa, Heretics.
Watch like a high rise. They've got it locked.
Yeah, we don't see this often on
Holy fuck. Vamos a la casa.
3 control. Obviously, you get out of Coop, who's at Vickle, but never mind. He's going to get set back to spawn.
They're putting back in the coop.
Yeah, right back to it. Now you have a cruise missile, which again, trophies don't save you from this anymore, so they are very, very strong. Yay. Thank you, Sledgehammer, for that change, by the way. We appreciate it, but Vickle does find 2.
Ooh.
Scrap showing a little bit of extra love, but 30 seconds left, and you finally get out of the trap.
Yeah, he was on 7 in a row, I think. I mean, you saw 2 great defensive sides here from Ultra. You do a little bit differently. The first time you hold after you lose the first point, you hold like 4 pushes, you milk the time. This time, you are just
it's not over yet. We're on both points, man.
Toying with your food, but you're right. There's 25 seconds left. Finally, out of the trap is Heretics. That chance to make a play. Maybe get a little too confident if you're Ultra.
You know,
you're
it's commentator made
That's sweet then.
Over until it's over.
And now you're getting dominated. You shoot bodies. You're feeling good. Streaks are in, and
wow.
Suddenly everything goes haywire.
Ooh, nah.
Yeah, did you see that?
Nah. The great
Holy.
Ultra reeling it back in as they're able to pick up 2
Ooh.
nice there. I thought from Lucky, but Scrap will put him down.
And now you have to slow things down here if you are Heretics. Only 10 lives remaining.
Yeah, you're down big.
You're a little bit staggered. Obviously, you don't want to give up map control. That's why you have Metals in this position. You have Air Boom in that spot, but if you bleed out, you can
Ooh.
snap and gets out of the point finessing. That's going to be 3 dead. The last player alive for Kleenex. He's in the back. Trying to get the challenge.
Oh.
The challenge comes through.
Oh my god. Wait. Wait.
Dominant round of Karachi control so far this year.
Okay. Debut retake. Metals went big on that.
You're getting streaked in spawn, absolutely farmed. You finally get out and
That's the shit that happens to us, man.
I think that was a moment where Ultra kind of just get a little too confident with the position they had there. You're shooting bodies a bit, like, oh, we got this one, and just sort of gets away.
I mean, maybe. I just think they just kind of, they were a little bit
maybe,
staggered.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's
this is
still
where it
over in my
changed.
opinion,
Once
but
Scrap gets taken down,
That was a pretty good run.
Just go right to both points.
It's just
From Miami.
like so clean, so messy from like a defensive standpoint. From in your spawn to on both points, and the blink of an eye. Welcome to Call of Duty. But now you climb back in this one. You're still alive in the series. You got to get a win here if you are Heretics. And the guns are
That's 3 dead.
It's all ultra. See a lot more
That's
orange
4.
Yeah, now you have what? Cruz on air boom to work with.
Are they peeing out? Like what? Like what?
This round or in round number 5, so a little extra utility. And now you kind of have this dominant setup where you're in top 3 control. You have them with 2 players trapped coop side. They're just trying to get out of this. Is Ultra. It is not working.
Wait, Inside is doing some.
Anything you can do, we can do better. Now they're trying to get him pinned.
Oh!
What time they can. 45 seconds left to go. You still have to get.
That Inside was.
Someone just picked up this map and flipped it on.
Out here in Miami. It's 60 red zone.
Just decided now it's time to play.
I don't know. Yeah, just I mean, I'm sure the comms started getting going, but after they win that round, now you have 5 in a row on for Vickle. So maybe another cruise missile to be earned. Then you'd have 2 to work with. Eric Boom has been in this position for a while, and 25 seconds left, only 1 takedown today.
This is such an odd little sequence. These past like 5 minutes of gameplay. Eric takes dominant, but now you get a couple of kills, and maybe you can start to get back on it, but Vickle unlucky.
Okay,
okay. For a second will be Insight, but now the streak is going to come in. What can he find with it? Eric Boom goes boom. Insight taken out of it. 8 to go. You gotta try and stop the clock. Get on if you can. Obviously, he'll try another round to work with, and well, you're gonna need it. What looked to be a
okay.
round 5. Heretics.
Nah, but he needs to tee up. Yeah, no, but that's definitely needed for the team to come together.
What's it compared to? Like how lopsided it was? Just like bang.
Yeah, I mean they turned this around. Now we'll see as round 5 defense, because I wasn't counting ticks.
Medals.
The first couple of rounds, but
I can't say the one that it always makes me think of like the one thing that I always say, and JCap gets pissed, so I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, don't say it.
Yeah.
We don't want JCap mad. Yeah. Okay, so with the round 1 defense,
it involved the United and Envy.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, like yeah.
You said like phase out leaves.
Yeah, true. That's a good one.
All right, 100.
No, it's just weird. Like
it's this and then New York versus Carolina.
But now they have a defense, and Lucky's gonna look for another cruise.
See if they have a successful early round again. Last round, the first time I feel like Ultra really that opening break they were so good at. This time they're finding the success again.
I'm gonna sneeze.
As they're able to get onto it, Scrap able to assist Envoy there, pick him off the point. Scrap gets another headshot. He's up to 21 and 16. Missiles actually kill people now. It's a lovely thing.
Yeah, so Vickle does enter, but he's actually getting pinched by Scrap.
I'm tweaking. I'm geeking.
So maybe now you transition over towards B. Does Toronto Ultra. You still have 1 player at A. They're able to find that second take, but Lucky with some base shots on the Scrap to get him on the point. Because Kleenex was there to help him out if you wanted to transition that area from red, but not going to happen. But this is kind of what Ultra wants, right? Keeping it scrappy, not allowing them to set up that B defense. There's 1 player left in Vickle.
Exactly. You got the 1 kill, sure, at the cafe, but you had more people here from Ultra to still keep this interesting towards our B point. Make sure you can't get set up, get comfortable defensively if you are Heretics.
But there he is.
Vickle dropped. Now in round 5 with 2 minutes to go and a 6 life advantage. Ultra look to close this out efficiently in a 3-0 fashion.
Okay.
Still hold here defensively for now. He wins another one. Some big multi-kills from Metals in these last couple of rounds.
Yeah, Metal's struggling though, like, holy fuck.
3 times he's gotten a double.
Oh, he's doing.
Nah, he's going off now, but he's still 14 and 24. Like, that's a lot of lives lost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For control.
Depending on some of these timings that happen. But
Like,
is still here. They
the
still
ratio,
have that
of course.
7 life advantage now.
That's 4.
So you're looking at Lucky here to go, baby. That's going to be all 4 dead, and maybe the heroic.
Yeah, that's cooked. They're cooked. They're cooked. They're coming from the back spawn too. Like, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Yeah, GG's. Yeah. Let's go. Probably not gonna be on with the end.
in a wild one. It's like
I'm probably gonna do some after, if anything.
It's like, I don't know, the round 5
Lethal Company.
final round, like something wild happens.
Bro, there's mods, bro. I want to get the mods.
At the end of the day, it's another W for Ultra.
Yeah, I think what really would.
Hey, Shamel, weren't you saying that you knew how to get mods?
That round, right? If you look at rounds sort of 3 and 4.
How do you get them?
Turnaround, but even round 4 Heretics, they dominated the start.
Can you show me? Or like just tell me?
Yeah. Round 5, they just kind of.
Because I know what the mods are. I found so many, like I literally like bookmarked that shit. But I don't know how to get them. Like I know which I should get though.
Some VOD to watch against the best team, work for the coaching staff, continue to try and improve with Eric Boom, but the fact is, the map 1 was pretty competitive until pretty late in it. Search and Destroy, you had some brilliant moments where you had a shot. Got very competitive here in map 3. But time will tell with this new team with Eric Boom.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, just kind of how it plays out. Ultra looking good on Rio. Scrap with the sub.
Wait, why am I supposed to see on my clips?
So he is doing his thing.
Well, through the
am I supposed to see them somewhere?
Ended up being a good map for Ultra. Yeah, because the more, typically the later you get in the year, the wider your map pool, the more you can get an advantage in the vetoes, the better you get. Might be another one. Granted, we've watched 1 search and 1 hard point, but that'll do it for Joe and I. Ultra, continue to stay hot. Puck it. It's all you, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thank you, Merc, and congratulations.
Leave it up to Shamel to know where all the mods and all the cheats are, bro. Ain't no different thing COD, huh? Same as your walls and your fucking aimbot.
Probably wait for us to go. That's cool. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when we were first talking about Rio, I definitely was like, Toronto Ultra's one team I don't think I want to play on that map and mode, and they proved it here very early in the series. I think the most impressive, though, was definitely the Search and Destroy, because they looked so put together so early on a map that got put into the map pool very recently. Toronto Ultra, once again, proving why they are the team that won our Major 1.
Nameless, let's take a look at some of the highlights here, and let me know if you agree with Hedgehog's comment in our YouTube chat. He says, Scrap is the next LeBron James of gaming.
Hey, maybe. Listen, dude, but I think LeBron talks a little less trash. But, in this series, Scrap was having his way, especially in that S&D. They led the first blood battle 7-3. Like we talked about, Rio, you can bang some things out. We saw some great A push, some good.
Where do you want me to send you this link?
But the best
wherever.
This control. You saw here,
doesn't matter.
shoot some bodies and Heretics like,
can you send it to me on Cord?
You heard Clint and Joe talking about it, in that
I think I need to. We're not even friends. I accept my friend request.
Sort of the slow transition over there from A into red. Once Toronto gets control of your red, they never give it up. Insight was bottom ticket for about 30 seconds.
Alright, if you hit that link, and then it'll open up a web page and just hit get app up top.
Pressure is still coming in from the side of Toronto Ultra, and all it takes is 1-4 dead, and the round is over, and that's exactly what happened at the end. But this is the first look from Heretics with Eric Boom, and it's safe to say.
If I click on that link, then what?
It is that first
it should say get app on the top of the web page.
Get app?
Get the Thunderstore app.
Okay, wait. I have to download something?
Yeah, it just says, if you just hit get app, it'll
download it. So both of your SMGs getting taken care of.
And then once that downloads, you can open it, and then you search Lethal Company.
With the SMG duo. How long do you expect Miami to go through some of these rough patches?
It might take them a couple of matches. When we talk to players, one of the biggest overhanging things is that scrims don't always translate into the online matches. So for this Miami Heretics team, scrims could have been going well, and then they got to the matches and things weren't translating. So for Miami Heretics, I think we give them a little bit of wiggle room here.
Like there, bro, I'm trying to have a nice.
Our play of the game comes from no other than the one and only trash talker from the purple squad up north. Scrap! The New Jersey boy, diamonds in his ears.
I've seen some crazy Lethal Company mods on Reddit, bro.
Yeah, he was using that.
No, I've seen some crazy shit too.
Unspeakable shit type shit.
Yeah, that way we gotta relax, dude. Like.
And then Scrap, he's always just gonna be challenged. So he goes, he gets around back, finds the.
But there's one mod that like you can walk around with like a sign and like write shit on it.
That's one I have.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. I seen a video on that on TikTok.
Wait, Shamel, you already downloaded mods?
Yeah.
We've got our monster winner spotlight right now live with
No, that shit's even funnier. That
from Toronto.
Oh, you #1 my YouTube feed right now though. By me. I don't even see I don't even have no stats or nothing. I don't even know.
some changed hills, changed spawns. So relearning the game to an extent.
Fucking shit.
We're still enjoying it.
And that's my first question for you here is taking a look at your series. You guys get it done 3-0. Everyone was wondering how are the SMGs in Rio going to affect your game? How do you feel you performed?
Whoa, then you want to play, Flex? We're gonna play.
Rio, so,
I'm down to play.
To get a match rep on it, and it plays a little bit.
Okay, I don't even have to be live. Like I'm down to play after this, but since it's gonna end early too, why not? That'd be funny. That could be funny content for like TikTok or some shit.
It's a fun map.
Obviously, there's a lot of talk
We just
about
fuck around and get mods. But we all have, Shimel, we all have to download the same mods for it to work, right? Or do I just have me to download it?
You don't. I don't think you have to all download it. But if everyone has it, I think
you guys are going to feel
better.
moving forward
Okay.
on this newer patch.
Potentially.
I would say that like right now in our scrims,
Never mind
there's
then.
still a lot to learn on the new patch, just because I feel on some maps there's like a lot of inconsistencies like Invasion. So it's really just trying to work out like a general game plan of how we want to play the map and what the best way to go about it is. So I mean, yeah, that's all I really got to say about the new maps. Just a lot to learn.
Envoy, we haven't talked to you since stage 1 after one of you guys wins. So throughout stage 1, the search.
It's about the time right after. Right after.
One of the talk points headed into the tournament. We get there, and every SMG 6-3-6-2, you guys just dominating, and then we see this absolutely dominating.
Not right after. Not if you want to play. Come on.
Making the play calls. What was the big difference throughout Major 1?
You have to go downstairs for the changing room, go up for the gym, go down again, then go up to leave.
Strategy for us is just like
Jesus, they want you to suffer.
I think at the very beginning of the stage, we were pretty one-dimensional of how we played, a lot of the same strats, and now I think we just give teams a lot of different looks, and they have no clue to what to expect. So just gonna keep trying to evolve in that sense, and hopefully we can keep the streak alive.
Was that something that was rehearsed, or did it sort of just click throughout Major 1?
I feel like it's a lot to do with the maps, to be honest. I feel like when you play like maps like Invasion, like it's really easy to fall into like a one-dimensional, like do the same strat on every defense type flow.
Likely, it's okay.
Just, like, about getting
I mean, I'm not gonna play for 5
and,
minutes.
Really
yeah, I'm still sipping. Like I'm chilling.
Really good first blood.
He got to about 10 minutes in her, bro. After that drink's gone.
Oh shit! I gotta refresh. Holy fuck!
It's really translated into our round wins.
Envoy, final question is not about your team, it's about your ranked plays so far. We have
I'm such an addict. Like I have like the Call of Duty League noties on my watch.
Nade shot. Dad is getting it done there in LA.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Nerd. Fucking nerd, bro.
I haven't matched up
Holy.
too much of ranked. I haven't been playing much myself. If I'm matching up with anything, it's cheaters. They're running rampant. But hey, maybe I'll find myself in top 250 here soon.
Well, if you could come hand them a few L's, we'd appreciate it.
And then I just sent you a list of the.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Thank you, guys.
Wait. Oh, okay. That's what you have.
Ultra getting our first
But that's what.
so
Okay.
That's the ones that my friends that I've used.
If you want to follow your favorite teams, all you gotta do.
More emotes. I think that's the one that I've like been told that's really fun.
But I think you basically just search Lethal Company and you click on the game and like a bunch of list of mods will come up, and then if you download those ones,
yeah,
you might, I don't think you have to save them or anything, and then you can launch, you can either launch Lethal Company from this app and then it'll open up, or you can just launch it from Steam, it'll still have the mod.
Okay. Oh, that's fire. Yeah.
Oh, the Skinwalkers mod is crazy.
Why?
So, like, there's, you know how there's like in-game chat, basically just proc chat.
Yeah.
It'll like record your voice in game, and then if you die, like it'll play back like stuff you said even when you're dead. So like you'll hear people's voices even when they're not there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you'll hear like, oh, I found like something over here, and then you don't even like you hear it.
So like, let's say I start screaming or some shit. That's possible.
Yeah.
To like.
It'll record
nah,
your voice and then play it back.
That's funny. That's funny.
Nah, that's some spyware shit, bro.
That's funny as fuck.
All I hear is in mass.
Yeah.
Mass.
Hello? Anyone here? Anyone here?
That shit's so. Every time I'm dead, I turn her stream volume on just so I. She's like, man.
Nah, y'all trolling. Like seriously. Bro, I haven't even like. I'm not even like halfway through my drink. Like I'm sipping. I'm watching the CDL, and then we're gonna play Lito. It's gonna be fun.
I said by the time you're done with that.
No. No, you're tripping.
Or there's two ways. This
or we actually have fun, and I'm like we're chilling.
I mean, we have.
I don't need to go crazy. I don't need to go crazy. It's just you know, just a sip or two type shit. We'll have fun with mods. Yeah, but we all have to download the mods though, because I don't want to be the only one like doing like crazy shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
No, and they're all safe. Trust me. Like they're not gonna do anything.
They're all safe. Trust me. He has my fucking Bitcoin wallet. No, trust me, bro.
I hope, bro. Otherwise, I'm
got
cooked.
a super reliable source on Reddit. He said he swears he will never take my Ether Bitcoin.
And there's like, yeah, there's like an infinite sprint mod, so you don't have to.
Yeah, my boy be getting tired, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like that should be part of the game, though. I feel like sometimes, like, let's say there's a monster running after you and you get tired, that's just a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny. Like, you're about to get cooked and you're just too fat, bro. That's the funniest part, is like when you're too heavy and you can't run.
You're heavy as shit.
You're panicking, drop shit, like... That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to do all that. I would just die. Like, damn, I don't even think to drop this as I'm carrying a fucking 800-pound thing.
There's one. I know there's a mod that it makes like the creatures look at you. Like they turn their head to look at you because they don't have to look at you. Like usually they just start running at you or whatever. But there's one that they're gonna take the time. Like their head's gonna rotate towards your way. Like. It's like, that's creepy, bro. That's creepy. But say you see a creature and like you run behind it and then it just like his head just turns to you. Like that's creepy as fuck. That'd be funny.
Thieves is doing a watch party at the compound.
Ooh.
On Saturday the 24th.
Ooh.
They play the Heretics, the Thieves. So you could go to the compound for $15 and watch.
Oh, you're gonna go for sure.
It's too far. I would go if it was close. That should be lit. Are you hating, bro?
I forgot, what's the Elite Thieves roster change? They dropped Joe, right?
They dropped Joe and they picked up Nasty and they dropped it's
Cammy.
Ghosty, Afro, Nasty, and
They dropped Cammy, right?
And Crimp.
Yeah, they dropped Cammy. Okay.
They dropped Cammy and Joe, yeah.
Yeah. That could be
They
nasty,
dropped
low key. I like Crimp.
Rumor has it is they're frying in
yeah,
scrims
but
now.
scrims doesn't mean shit though.
Yeah, that's true.
Some teams like you can pull up like really check to a scrim and just fuck around and you know.
Crimp could fry, so that's
Seeing the Thieves getting fucked for $15 is cheaper than.
Yo, Chris, hello?
Yo! Oh, holy fuck. My bad.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Dude, both my teams are like bottom 10.
Fuck. I hope New York pops off, bro.
Welcome back. Major 2 qualifiers are live. It's day 1 and already Toronto with the first win in the books. Now we have our second match ready, and it's the other team from that World Championship Finals, the team that won the 2023 World Championship. Subliners are going up against the Royal Ravens here, now playing for Carolina.
Yeah, and the Subliners, they just got to get a lot better. I mean, You're talking about New York Subliners, a team that brought in Sib thinking that they were going to pack a punch, and it has not been great. Their hard point needs to improve, and in this series, we're seeing a sub base, which is a map that they haven't played.
Ooh, a sub base.
What are you seeing?
Okay. I miss sub base. I really like sub base.
New York got sent down by Carolina, and we do have that same map number 2, Invasion, Search, and Destroy. So I am worried when it comes to New York simply because they're not very strong in those games 2 and 5.
Nameless, are you surprised to see
Nah.
for Search and Destroy from the Subliners?
Nah, bro, that shit was so fun. It was perfect too because it takes a long time to reload.
MCW got a conversion kit added to it.
Oh, they're pissing me off, bro. They're pissing me off. They're ruining it, bro. I'm telling you. That shit didn't need a nerf, to be honest.
The Jack.
It was good, but like, bro, reloading took forever. So like, I feel like there was a downside to it being good. Versus you could have like a gun that does, it's not necessarily as good, but you reload faster.
I need to try and catch up to you guys, so I'm gonna go for the underdog in this series.
The DM56, the burst just got a jack kit
It
too.
just seems like New
Got a
York.
conversion kit.
I'm gonna go with New York anyways. I think New York take it. Too much talent on that team.
Yeah, they nerfed the fuck out of it, bro. Holy shit.
Always chance to catch up. Otherwise, we're pulling away. We got your casters on the mic for this.
10% aim down sight, 40% vertical recoil.
Very good, thank you.
On attack?
I am back
Yeah, before they buffed it, that shit was ass. They buffed it and then they nerfed it again, bro. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Increased maximum damage from 34 to 30.
No, that shit's shocked. That shit throws. We're gonna need something new. What are we playing with now? The RAM again? Did they nerf the RAM?
I didn't. No, they didn't nerf the RAM. I don't mind the attack, but I think 100 rounds is way too many. Because you get 4. Like when we were playing last night, you got
yeah, but long range is kind of ass, bro. Yeah, but range is kind of ass, and you reload, it takes forever. That's what I'm saying. There's a downside to it.
400 bullets were getting shot at me last night. That shit was not cool.
Oh,
They should have nerfed it. They should have just made it a 60
let's go,
round mag or
T-Up
something.
kids! Let's go, baby! Let's go, New York!
Interesting kind of turn of events all the way from Boston to here.
Yes, Sib, yes!
Hitting new maps and new opportunities on that road to Miami.
And, you know, new opportunities is always a great time to maybe lose yourself on the new map. I know a couple key rotations are.
Hey, do you ever watch Kenny stream?
Kenny? Yeah. Nah, not really. No. I watch. I don't watch that many pros, to be honest. I watch Fred, Sib, Lens, Draza. That's it.
Stranglehold on the map. They have everything covered. They have
the other day he was breaking down film and showing, like, telling everybody why they would do certain things. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, I watch Shotzi sometimes. It's rare though.
Him and Pred are funny as fuck.
Nah, yeah, no, but they play together now, so I watch Pred because I've been like following Pred for a long time. So, but yeah, no, they're really funny together. The content they make is insane. I don't know if you've seen, like, the other day they were making they were like in 2v2s. Like it was Shotzi, Pred, Zuma, and Asim. They were like they were doing 2v2s. Yeah, 2v2 snipers. That shit was funny as fuck. It was really good. It was funny.
Hydra might slide out and chow, but that's just because his teammates are comfortable inside of the time. And this is going to be a perfect full 60. I don't even know if
Jesus
going to be able
Christ,
to contest it for a
slammed,
moment. So,
bro.
yep, just about every single second collected, and obviously with a lead like this.
I feel like I've just been following like the same people for a long time, so it's just like that. I mean, Linz is like a rookie, so it's new, but
good news though, at least the players spawn in the back.
Really talented and French, you know, like French speaker. It's nice to watch. I enjoy it.
TJ to keep them at bay as all the Ravens are falling.
Wish.
As well. The pressure's still mounting here for the Ravens, and TJ will
Let's go, Steve! 6-1. Prove them fucking wrong, bro. Let's go. Villain era coming on.
TJ now spawning here as well, Jobs.
Hope so. He's been getting fucking slammed.
I watch a BC sometimes too. I actually forgot. I watch a BC sometimes. But I feel like they don't really, like, the FaZe squad doesn't stream that much, so it's pretty rare.
So
Josh has been playing Warzone too. Like I seen him like play like Fortunes.
As the slang right now out of control. Sib has died a single time. Kismet has only died twice. Might have jinxed him.
But like the Optic crew, they do a lot of content. They do a lot of content. Like they be like streaming more and things like that.
I think it's in their contract.
Huh?
Isn't it in their contract?
I have no idea. I guess it probably is. But I guess like at the same time, like let's say you have the Optic juice, like when you want to stream, you obviously do. Like
you should, yeah, you would want.
They be running ads, and honestly, get the bag, bro. Like I've been saying, like get the bag. Honestly, like people gotta understand that like people complain about ads, but I personally never do. Like I'm not. I'm gonna watch regardless. Like it could be like I get it, but if you don't want to watch the ads, like you know, like you can get Twitch Turbo. I think it's like $15 a month, but let's say you don't sub to no one, right? And you just get Twitch Turbo, you can watch any stream you want, you get no ads, and the ad revenue goes to the streamer. You don't have the emos though, but it's a good thing, low-key, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, I might do that.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Nah, it's really good because you can watch any stream, and like let's say like somebody like you know, like the big streamer like Fred probably runs like 5 minutes, no cap, maybe probably even more of ads per hour. But like you count it like for an hour, right? 5 minutes, and you have like 55 minutes of free content to watch like pros play and like, you know, be funny, whatever the case is. It can be annoying to miss 5 minutes, but if you pay for Twitch Turbo, the revenue goes to the people you watch. And, you know, it's a good thing. You can watch any stream you want, no ads. The only thing is you don't have this or the emotes. But at that point, you can pick and choose if you want to sub. But at least you never get, like, you never get ads.
Damn, you just shameless.
So you don't have to, no, but you don't have to sub to like 20 people, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, people get the revenue. I mean, like I would still want you to do what's best for you, you know, at the end of the day.
I think the key changing point of this one is
that's tier 3. That's tier 3 money.
Yeah, but Chris, we don't have no control over that. Like me, like personally, like I have to run like a minimum. Like it's in the partner contract. You have to run ads, or it's either you pick a schedule or Twitch picks a schedule for you, which is even worse. Yeah, you don't have any control. It just runs like let's say it's 4 minutes per hour, right? And they're gonna run every 15 minutes on the dot. And it's gonna depend on like let's say you can choose when they start, like at the beginning of your broadcast. So I could say like I'm starting my broadcast, my ads just starts, or I could say delay them for like 10 minutes. So at that point it's gonna do like let's say like there's gonna be like 1 minute after 15 minutes at that point. So it's gonna be like from the point I start at 25 minutes gonna have it 1 minute, and then 15 minutes later, and then 15. But we don't control when it happens. It has to be on the time schedule, and if you don't pick what your schedule is, Twitch picks for you.
Back to spawn you go, Subliners. Time to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, no one's made it on the cross just yet. You see Subliners taking
the Ravens coming back. They got this shit locked too.
Gonna be Skies and Hydra leading that charge.
Yeah, Mr. Felony needs to lock in, bro.
Felony's gonna meet him just to slow him down.
He's a hill kit.
Carolina's way for the moment.
He's not even on L.
New York Subliners just towing at him. People on the doors, people on the flanks looking to get the timing right.
Woo!
For Carolina.
Wait.
You read the flank, you get the kills, you shut him down, and now for the first time this map, basically,
they lost their rotation
they have the
though.
lead.
Oh, spill my beating heart.
Yeah, but that's time though. That's good time they got. If they can hold it, of course.
They're gonna have to find something a little bit better here. And this really could go either way, Chance.
Nah, you're not allowed. Nah, you can't pick. Chris, you can't.
Read the flank, so let's go to a quick listen in and just confirm.
You want me to hit left?
The thing is that like they have to give you like let's say they pay you right for the ads. So what happens is there has to be a consistency. Like there has to be, you can't like just because like let's say you play non-stop for an hour and then the next hour like you take a couple breaks. Like it can't be like 2 minutes and 4 minutes. It has to be like let's say a set amount of time. So like they know, and then they base off the CCV and things like that.
But you get the ad revenue on Turbo, but you don't get the sub revenue, right? So that's
No, exactly.
yeah. I'd rather you get the sub revenue.
But Turbo is really good though. You know.
No, it makes sense. But like certain people, I'm gonna always be sub to just because.
Yeah. No, but at least it gives you the option. Like if you don't want to sub there, like let's say you watch a lot of people, right? Like let's say you watch people that are like part-time, like let's say pros, right? You want to watch these pros, but they barely stream, and you don't want to sub to them. So if you get Turbo, you don't have to watch the ads, and you can watch their stream, but you can sub to the people you pick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like at least I can save you, I can save you a couple bucks, like you know what I'm saying? Ah!
I just one shot cat room. One shot loading kids.
Nah, 8 and 20 is crazy. 8 and 20 is crazy.
And with the Carolina comms, you can hear despair bleeding into the edge of their voices. They knew they had lost that hill at the last point. But over to the rotation we go. A very close game still between them. This is now a slug match between the New York Subliners and the Carolina Royal Ravens.
Yeah, and Kismet's going to be the player on new to meet Carolina as well. He was the thorn on their side.
Nah, Flex, it is really criminal. Like
now towards new, you're going to have Subliners in control of the hill first with that 30 point.
Kismet, like Kismet, I love to see Kismet here, bro. That like, that's good. Big dog.
They're going to get the first initial bit of time here onto this. Clayster already moving up, trying to make a nuisance.
Should be a felony.
Who does he find? Who does he see? Eventually will find Kismet. Does make that first kill as well, and they are making things difficult. And eventually
Sib.
Body's still in favor of the Carolina Royal Ravens.
Oh, look at these spawns though. Yeah, Clay just comes off spawn and gets shot in the back 2 seconds in. So you got a two-front war right now. Carolina trying to deal with. TJ Felony and Gwyn though, they lock it down. It's Sib.
But look at Skiz. Like, I mean, 12-16 is better than like 10-21, but like still not that good. Like 12 kills.
He's going for the break by himself.
That whole time, like.
Need to be aware of this, but no, already got one.
This man hitting routes. 24-16. He's having a fucking time, bro. He's having fun.
And Gwyn gets dealt with as well. So there you go. Yeah, they're going to have the positions. They're going to have the spawns. You're going to be able to control this. This is a P1 where they technically could win off of this hill. You have long-term, though. Clayster's taking a route just to try to open up the spawns. He gets turned on. Kismet guns him in the feed, and now it's all guns forward. Players coming through glass.
Ooh.
Always want to flood. It is just going to be a slugfest back and forth. Hydra going to be playing for these errant kills. The time is white, which means we are going to be going towards new, but still, with those left side spawns under control for New York Subliners, they still have an edge in this game.
They've got off of it now, so it certainly will be. I don't think they've got the tick for this, but it's going to be very, very close. But Hydra just making a nuisance of himself. Right, this is all about the rotation now. Both teams are going to be sweating buckets. Every kill important. Every movement must be perfect. Sib finds 2 as well, and that could be enough.
Sib is shooting too. He's doing good.
Again, even Clay gets caught. That is like
23-16. He's 26-17. Even Hydra, like he's 26-24, but like 27 kills really good.
Hydra gonna hunt him down and gun him down, and now set up a new 10
like
seconds to go.
The only person that has 20 plus is going on Carolina, you know. Kills is not everything though.
Oh my God, Gwyn! Holy shit!
Damn.
Holy moly! Wait, bro, but they need 5.
Bro, it looks like me in the hard point.
We just need, okay, Carolina, if Felony actually tees up at some point, like I don't know if step base, maybe step base not his like map.
Oh my.
Nah, he's gone. Felony's about to get cut.
Holy fuck!
Felony's gonna get cut for Standy, better watch.
Nah.
Watch.
Nah.
Clay and Standy were playing together the other day again already on stream, bro. It's a wrap.
I don't know. I'll be right back.
But dude, what a game. I mean, that starts off for New York Subliners. The first 3 hills were like virtually perfect. Kismet got that early.
Are you watching UFC tomorrow?
They locked down P2 for a full 60. They built themselves a
I don't know if I am.
lead.
Who's fighting?
I think Felony started off 3-10. TJ started off 1-7. So it took a long time before Carolina to start to shoot back.
I probably will. I'm gonna try to, maybe.
Almost like the tide. Like it just kept coming. The waves kept crashing. And I don't even know how Carolina.
Who's he fighting?
Break on P2 towards the end. Like TJ tries to sprint through P2. He gets caught. Clayster tries to go through long on the full flank. He gets caught. Like everybody was getting gunned down, and then eventually, like the dam just breaks, and Carolina able to flood inside the point. And I mean, here's Clay. That's a nice little 3 spree to help make the break on P2. Gwyn also goes on a streak and wins that crucial 1 versus 1. So, I mean, it's just, I guess, like the big gunny plays coming in from Carolina towards the end.
And he thought all the work New York did, every bit they put into that P1 control.
Holy moly!
And maybe all they needed was Hydra on that hill for a few more
Nick
seconds.
Merckx is trending again.
Yeah, I know.
And
they got the rotation. I thought it was
I mean, honestly, like,
funny as fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro.
But what's funny though?
It's not. They're not. That's their relationship, bro. Like he's.
Yeah, but
he's definitely kidding with her, bro.
Maybe, but not everybody thinks he is though. That's the issue.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't think he is, but I
exactly. But that's
totally
I feel like that's the point that people are trying to get across is the fact that like he's putting that in front of all his viewers, and there's a lot of people in there, and there's a lot of people that are not gonna think he's actually kidding, or they have that type of relationship, for example, and then potentially like get like kind of like the example of that's how you should, you know, treat your significant other. I mean, that's what I understand. I've seen a lot of posts on Twitter too.
I'm gonna put it like this: if I called my girl, let's just say she was streaming. But if I called my girl because I just bought new golf clubs while she was midstream and she answered it, and I was like, yo, I just got these crazy ass new wedges. One of them has a different sole on the bottom so I can adjust to the ground while I'm like midstream, knowing you're streaming, working. And I gave you a warning, I'm on speakerphone. You're on speakerphone. And then you're like I would expect you to be like, bro, you could have told me when you got fucking home. Like, what are we talking about right now? I don't know. That's just how I see it. I think it's funny as fuck. Like, for both of them, because I know she doesn't give a fuck.
No, that because she literally said you're like, she said like you're an idiot or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like she knows.
She said she knew that, but she knew his reaction from the start. Like, yeah.
100%. You purposely did that. Like she wanted that reaction.
Yeah. I don't think she wanted that reaction, but I think she knows how he is. So like she was like, oh, okay, you're stupid. I mean. Like you're stupid.
Like, yeah, you know your husband. Like you know what reaction you're gonna get when you call him during a certain period of time. Like you just know. No, you're significant, and other people are just I think it's funny that people are blowing it out of proportion because they don't know their relationship over like what actually.
But it's not necessarily blowing it out of proportion. It's like because he's like a person that people look up to. That it can be, you know, it's like a weird thing, you know.
Yeah, I think it's all that.
It's a mix of things. It's just
people take it differently, and
yeah, it's just like it gets to a point where like let's say Scump, right? He would say like you could say like to his stream like, oh, y'all should jump off a bridge, right? By the way, like I'm example, okay. But like there are probably some people that would actually do it. You know what I'm saying? No, but that is though, because like they're fans and they look up to him and whatever the case is. Like, but that's kind of like what's being like shown. It's like people understand that like that's like the relationship and like that's how they are with each other, but without no context and whatever, like not knowing them or like not knowing that's their relationship or not being good with social cues, it can get to a point where you're like, oh, maybe like that's how you should treat a woman or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's why people are like,
you know, they took this team out last time in Boston. They'll be looking to do the same again and get those points on the board, Chance.
You know, and again, if you're bringing up the Monster Energy stats and you talk about their search and destroy, when I say one of the worst in the league, I do mean the worst in the league. Win rate has just been brutal. They're like, again, even just on a first blood front, they are finding no success. Players like historically that are fantastic at search and destroy.
Alright, peeps, I gotta get going.
Okay.
Have
fun.
If you guys are playing Lethal tonight, I'll let you know.
Okay. Or if you see us in court or just
again, just sort of a
pull
broken
up?
environment, not
Word.
being able to
All right.
search
Pull
for
up.
later.
Have
Hey,
fun.
man,
Be
enjoy the ice
safe.
drink, bro.
I will.
If
Try
you
not to
turn
bust
around,
my ass.
I hope you bust you out there.
Yeah,
their
all
stocks
right.
are gonna go
See
through
you
the
guys.
roof, but they do have
Yeah, they certainly do, and this tells the entire story of what we're expecting. First versus 12th, basic opposite ends of the league when it comes to search and destroy. For New York, this should be a good map for them, a reset since what happened not only in that first map, but Boston as well. Realistically here, the Ravens, they have a chance to do something wonderful. I don't know how their scrims have been going in this break and how everything has been for them, but maybe, just maybe, they've been putting a lot of work into S&D.
Oh, I'm sure that they have. It's going to be the major talking point for these guys in the downtime without question. But it is going to be an interesting matchup because, you know, as you pointed out,
Finally on from Wake. Oh, Lee, debut.
I fully expect them to bounce back, go back to being in that top 4 spot, or like slot rather, and competing for championships. I think they're going to be just fine. But at the same time, like,
I don't know,
when
dude.
does the doubt really start to
I don't know, dude.
like last year, New York Subliners had a tournament or two where they bottomed out,
my
and
2,000 calorie sandwich
as world
You
champions.
see what Scrap who did?
A very capable team, but
Scrap.
I think you come into the match against Carolina Ravens, your Subliners, you're saying it's 3-0, beat them down, get the revenge from the major, and really kick this stage off right.
GG's Miami 1-3-0. Welcome to the league, little man. And he at Eric Boom.
That if you lose it, if you're the New York Subliners,
Holy.
now a nefarious force creeping into the back of your mind really could start to do some damage. So I just want to make sure they execute.
Damn, he's calling him shit.
Bro said little man.
One shining light.
Holy.
Ravens. Felony actually did. He threw up a nice KD. You'll give it to him on the KD front. Why not?
Nah, Scrap is a walking meme, bro.
Does
Holy
that
shit.
statistic bleed into this game or not? Already the first flurry of explosions flying everywhere with no trophies available, and players flying in as well. I think Skies has been sent. TJ trying to get it, but not able to.
Yeah, you had Hydra trying to go for the cheeky jump up spot, but he missed it a couple times, had to back down, and nice little trade coming through, but of course a few trades coming
what's
through.
that, Chan?
From Felony actually able to take down one player, and then the smoke making sure Hydra can heal up. Him and TJ in a very dicey spot right around this A-bomb site. The play clearly on Hydra in this moment.
Ooh.
He cannot. TJ Gunham's down. Advantage, Carolina Ravens.
Sip. This could be a huge position here. Clay may check this streak briefly. As soon as that bomb goes down, he hasn't. There'll be a flank. Sees the first. I don't know if he sees Clay. He does. Finds it. Looks for the second chance.
No way! No way!
1 versus 2, and
E-way.
play the shoulder game with him for as long as possible.
Nah, that native's criminal. That native's a crime, bro. Holy.
Push. Felony there for the
How are you? I'm good, Chan. How are you doing? No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Kick off map number 2.
Don't worry.
You're not already tilted about the way you lost map
you need to be
number 1
worried, bro.
in a
Where the fuck have
nail-biting
you been, bro?
fashion where you had the rotation of P2. A team nade that really just stamps the rounds. Not a fun thing to have to bounce back from. Subliners have to hit the regain.
Let's see. A lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice has been put in the last few weeks with new maps, new patch, new meta, and everything else in between. But who comes out on top? This is our first chance.
You know, Scum tweeted, he said the CDL also made us sign a player contract in front of them without allowing us to run it by our lawyers at the player summit. It was a sign-in, now you can't play at Minnesota type exchange. I'm probably gonna get fined for this too, just letting y'all know.
That's actually illegal as fuck.
TJ, but either way, man advantage for the New York Subliners. Gets even.
Wait, you have to have a copy in the contract though. Right?
No, I'm saying for them to not
Yeah,
allow
no,
a lawyer to look over a
no,
contract is
100%.
So they can't even sue him for breaking, even if he had an NDA. They can't even sue him because they didn't allow his lawyer to look
And
over
Nick Merck's reply, he said, "Good for you, brother. Speak on it. That's the only way it'll change for the better." And Scump replied, "Brother Nick, they're doing us dirty, and most are scared to speak out at all because they're gonna fine like a fine us." Has made me question continuing to compete. But I was like back then.
insta-hop that bomb. Did not care.
It was a long time ago, so I don't even imagine now.
2 rounds right there for New York Sunhunters where they have opportunities, but cannot execute and get it done. Carolina back on the attack.
I mean, that's why like all the streamers when they're streaming, like even like Shotzi's always like, he's like,
That's not even recent. That's the thing. That's not even recent. So imagine since then, like that was like a 2020. So imagine like since then, what other things?
Yeah.
And that does mean that the Ravens will have to slow down for just a second, reevaluate where they're going. It still looks like an A commit.
Yeah, you had Felony back all the way up on the map. The other 2 players for Carolina turned their attention. Sib playing with, this is an interesting angle, right? I mean, him and TJ can spot each other at any given moment. Sib gonna slide over to Cafe. And Sib might have just pierced this setup.
Dude, Gwen is fucking good, bro. Holy shit.
Looking for it, brings it back. 2 versus 2 again. For New York, they want this round. They desperately need this round.
Why chow that?
Just checking every single angle, but they have that bomb covered because TJ hasn't moved from it. That's a huge gun. Kismet gets it.
Oh!
No, Skies is there to help him out this time.
Holy fuck!
Why did Gwen chow that?
I'm good, Chen. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
That was just too little information for too long of a time, and I think Gwen feeling the pressure. Try to slide out and go for that chow, but the timing.
We will see though. We will see what it comes from this.
To converge around the site. And funnily enough, I think this might be a situation where the first bloods have almost just not been a factor for any of these rounds at all. Hydra gets first blooded, but the 3v4 firmly there for New York. Retake is clean, and they're able to get on the board, get a little bit of wiggle room in their favor.
That's what they wanted. Felt a bit better. Interesting play, actually, from the Ravens. TJ didn't really move from the bomb site, just sort of slithered over a little bit while he was laying down. Does give up a bit of map control. But, hey, lesson learned. Let's see what happens on this next one already. You can see the Ravens spread across the map, trying to watch everywhere. Might be Felony who has the key point.
Yeah, I was going to say, and even for key points, Subhunters have to go back and get the bomb. So it's going to be about 30 seconds burned off the clock before Subhunters make any sort of move. Sib obviously knows there's players down by B, but the action over towards A. Felony, as you pointed out, in the key spot, gets that first blow.
Good.
Now New York worried. They don't have the information here. They know Street is off limits to them because of Felony. They have committed towards A. This nade will go towards Tank, trying to flush out whoever's there. Gwyn in a position. Hydra speed versus Gwyn's gunny. This is what this will be if they break this door.
Wait for it. Here we go.
Oh, holy!
Man, I've been telling you, that boy different.
Oh, this is cooked.
I think he's getting comfortable now, because he's been like this. He's been like this, but I think he's now like settling down, like realizing like he's. Look at this shit.
He can move.
We touched on it after the map. Gwen was popping off basically the entire time.
What's crazy is they have the info too. Like they knew where he shot from. They double child. It's just gunboat is crazy. This low-key bad looks, bro. Holy fuck.
Went out here delivering time and time again for Carolina. A big round to sort of kill that momentum, and kill even future A pushes.
Skies choked the fuck out of that.
Moment, but
you should have let Skies go first and then Hydra.
For them for quite some time.
Do you think they would like? Can they? Since till when can they do roster changes? I think it's over right now, right?
Going worse for New York.
I think they could do it whenever they want until like major like 4 or 5 or some shit.
There's only 4.
We play the waiting game now in Karachi.
I think they can until like right before finals, I guess.
Really?
The waiting game is going to be based on Skies. When Skies gets
I thought that's it. I didn't know. I don't know. I thought maybe they had to be like a roster lock or something.
I'll Google it real quick. I'm pretty sure because I remember, didn't someone get right before like the last major before the last year before change?
You're talking about Boston, no?
Yeah, they.
It was Boston. Yeah, no, it was New York. No, was it New York or Boston? I don't remember.
and they know Hydra. The last time they saw him was out towards A. So
off-season and mid-season break.
Whose team was it? I remember.
Go his way.
It was they brought on like a rookie. Was it Boston? I think it was Boston. Was it Boston?
That round as well. That was the setup that they had. It was Skies on the main tank.
Boston. It was on Hotel too. I remember. I don't remember which team though.
They're gonna lose this round. Carolina read the pressure.
But it was about to be champs, and it was like literally because they were qualled. They just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna give the spotlight to a rookie." But I don't remember who.
The mid tank pressure. And the setup just gets broken.
Oh, they gave it Snoopy. Remember? Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, Boston, Snoopy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Very early about their search and destroy. Nice little 4-1 edge, and they are making plays on the map. Very aggressive on defense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense actually, but
got to know there's pressure on him. So he's gonna back all the way down.
Do you think they're gonna make a roster change if they keep like being like this?
Towards B, Subliners haven't made the move just yet.
I think the weak link would be I don't know who the weak link is actually.
I feel like Sib's getting blamed because he's the new addition, but I don't necessarily think that Sib is to blame though.
was going to go for a flank. He hasn't.
Like in the past, okay, but like if you look all the way through, like the major one, in my opinion, Kismet wasn't performing like he should have.
And I'm just thinking the utility right now too. Well, maybe
they're not getting rid of Kiz and they're not getting rid of Hydra. Like those are literally that's the team. Everyone else probably can get fucked with. But I doubt that they would get rid of Sib after just getting him. They probably would be Skies.
Out of the Carolina Ravens.
I don't know though. I really don't think they would get rid of him. I don't think they would. I think they would keep the trio, to be honest.
Taken care of. Like the things right now just falling into Carolina's lap.
I love that play there from the Ravens. Clayster was the anvil. The rest of the team was the hammer. Clayster didn't move, didn't give up position, put bullets in, was a constant threat they couldn't ignore. The rest of the Ravens went round.
I gotta go sign for my package. I'll be right back.
And found the kills they needed. 5-1 now to Carolina.
Yeah, now you just need the bomb, you know? It's really important in search and destroy. I don't know why teams keep leaving that in the dust, so TJ's got to collect it. By the way, on the map, hyper-aggression right now from the New York Subliners. Sid, though, does get ripped and first-blooded. And now you get a little bit of intel on where the pressure is going to be coming through, but still players like Kismet behind enemy lines, the opportunity to make a play, but obviously he's forced to right now, man disadvantage. Someone's got to find the big two.
Yeah, and I think Christmas just came in and that was
Mr. D-Money.
And that's given up complete control. This is a retake for New York.
This looks so bad though. Holy fuck.
Kismet has to check the angles and win a gunfight. They've let him get through a little bit here. Felony might catch him as he goes to take, but he hasn't. Kismet slipping the net. No, Quinn, he's just going to get gunned. Wasn't Quinn, it was Clayster who found him, and now both directions they have.
Ooh!
And it is decimated.
Holy!
The Carolina Royal Ravens, 12th ranked in S&D before this, just took down the #1 ranked
Mrs. G. Oh, okay. Shit.
I mean, there you go, bro. Yeah, I was waiting for like more of a follow-up. That really was just a damning performance. I mean, the team that was number 12, again, it was a symptom, not a cause. It was just a weird team environment, not opportunities to get good S&D practice in. Now they've had the opportunity to take a little bit more time as a full team to get the practice in, and they went against one of the very best, and they made it look just easy. I mean, maybe 2 rounds early on for Subliners that they could have like built a nice little lead. I know that first round, really unfortunate team nade coming in from Kismet sort of seals the deal for Carolina. So a little bit of luck on the side of the Ravens, but at the same time, 1-6 out of both Sib and Skies, 2-6 out of Hydra. Nobody really having success in the shooting back category there for New York Subliners. And
the shooting back category is crazy.
Staring of a hot 3-0 for a team that is in the bottom 4 in the league. Carolina looking for some extra CDL points and kicking off their stage 2 right.
Yeah, they really are. And actually, I want to go back and look at those statistics again. I think Clayster had about the same amount of damage as Felony, who was 9-2 at 3-3. So kind of tells you what Clay's doing. He's putting a lot of damage down as being a very difficult player for other teams to deal with, even if it doesn't reflect in the kills. And that's something we talk about with statistics. It can be different. But speaking of different, at the moment, it is the same old story. Carolina Royal Ravens are hurting the New York Subliners. They knocked them
go.
Boston, and they are knocking them back on the road to Miami. Is there a reverse sweep? Is there hope for Subliners, or are the Ravens just better? But we'll find out when we go to control after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Call of Duty League.
That's kind of crazy though. That's like the last. That's the last match of the day. Could potentially be 2 3-0s. Holy.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, dude.
What happened?
It's 2-0 for Carolina, bro. Yeah, that's it. It's not even 5 p.m. But yeah, you're still awake. Yeah, that's low-key weird. Like, usually I'd be doing my watch party and you're going to bed. Appreciate you, Chan. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. Be safe. Have fun. Call of Duty League tweeted. TJ ends the map with 2. Raw Ravens are up 2-0 on subliners.
Chris is gonna win his bet.
Yep. Honestly, Chris earlier said, like, is it crazy that to say that Carolina might win? And I said I didn't want to speak on it. I feel like if I speak on some, like, it's just like it's like I'm manifesting the opposite. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna. I do wish to see New York kind of like succeed, you know? I think they're a really great team. They're really great individual players. I don't know what's wrong at the moment. I really don't. Is it like a miscommunication? Is it like...
I mean, it's gotta be chemistry.
Maybe.
Wasn't Priest to IGL?
Nah, Priest was more like the glue, the one that was doing the dirty. He was, so basically Priest was kind of like the person that was rotating first, the person that was getting like time when needed, getting the trades, like doing the dirty work pretty much. Like,
and I can see why they're having issues because Sib's a Slayer and so is Skiz. So no one's fucking.
Yeah, but that's it. But the thing is, like I said, like Major 1, after seeing Major 1, like the way like Kismet wasn't showing Kismet, if that makes sense. Like today, I feel like that's one of the first times that I've actually seen him, like he's been like really slaying throughout the whole series, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing good to it, like, the HP, the SND, we're gonna see the control obviously, but if you look throughout Major 1, it wasn't good. Like Kismet was basically the bottom, at the bottom of the leaderboard pretty much, like the whole time. And yeah. Always showing out, but what's this? Like there has to be like some kind of issue, something. There has to be something. Because individually, they're great. They're good. Is it consistency? Is it because we've seen these people like 150 HP? Maybe this like is that the difference? Is it the movement nowadays? Is it? I don't know. Is it the selfishness? Could be a lot of things, to be honest.
Check out all the awesome in-game rewards you can earn for free just by watching the Call of Duty League. What's on tap this weekend? An all-new lineup.
Go.
Emblem, calling card stickers, and XP
Or
tokens.
Tequila.
Just link your YouTube account now to start earning. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator, weapon blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
What's up, Gunzy?
Welcome back to the Call of Duty League.
What up?
We have witnessed
What
the
up?
Carolina Royal
What up,
Ravens
what up,
go
my boy?
to work against New York, and most recently on S&D.
Honestly, Chris, I'm not sure. It wasn't the L change? I'm pretty sure it was an L change, no?
And this is a break here from Felony. This completely decimated everything the subliners
Nah.
had.
There was no help change. They just changed it this year.
Point out Clayster
Huh?
as well. He was
They
involved
just changed
in
it.
both of those.
No, that's what I'm saying.
TJ, I mean, just he's
Okay. That's what, because Chris said, wasn't it 150 HP last? Oh yeah, last major, yeah. But not like I'm talking about from last year. No, there were chants last year. That's what I was talking about.
When he said last major, I thought.
Yeah, no, because I misread. I misread. My fault.
Just getting called out the entire time. So Carolina, absolute heads up performance there in map number 2.
How we doing?
No, but I was talking about last year because you know they came back from like being champs and now there's something not working. Like, but it could be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? No, it's my fault. I misread. My ADHD like kicks in even more, especially when I have a little drinky drink. Like I read, but it goes like sideways in my brain, if that makes sense.
They can play for kills just a little bit too much. Like Sid broke the record for damage on.
We get to watch the worst game mode on the fucking worst map
the
for it.
entire time.
Dope.
It was for a loss. So I think New York subliners certainly have
Carolina about to
gone to the
upset.
drawing boards for high-rise control. Maybe a little bit more objective-minded because overall. Respectable
I
on
think
the
everyone
round
else
win
gonna tee
percentage,
up.
but they're not executing and
Little
actually
reverse
getting
sweep.
these wins. And again, a couple of those nail biter round 5s have really.
You said you're getting buzzed?
They certainly
Had a couple
have.
drinks.
Statistics do not tell the whole story, of course.
Oh,
You've
so
got to bear in
Rams
mind the
shot.
Ravens won this
Jeez.
last time, and I think for
No.
me, what I've been seeing
I
from
got
the
some,
two of them, the
some
Ravens
Zanies.
look like
I'll
they
be
are
right back
having
to
a great time
lasered.
with teamwork. The
Gonna have a
New
drunk
York
teammate.
individual performances, and maybe
Who says sorry, Marcus?
If that kicks in, it could be a very different team.
I think Chris loves
There's a
his
lot
team,
of
bro.
talent on New
Any
York.
chance he gets,
This
he
could
uses it.
just be resettling. You got to remember, you know, you've gone from a devastating loss in Boston. The game has changed. The maps have changed. The spawns have changed. The meta has changed. There is a lot
Honestly,
to get done in that short amount of time.
This is gonna sound bad.
They're trying to rework. So I'm still
Great.
going to give them
But-
a
I love
But
when
it's
it
not-
starts off like that.
Like, it wouldn't be that crazy. But like, you know how much I love Gears and like Marcus is in it. You know what I'm saying?
Getting the ball rolling on like the S&D front. That's massive for this team. Where if they were 12th in
Wrong
the league,
name.
now getting dominant wins like that, the amount of confidence.
Marcus,
that is
my
gonna,
man.
provide you as a core
Name it
unit
after
is gonna
fucking,
go such a
Marcus
long way.
Aurelius.
But getting up 2-0 is one thing. You still have to make sure you execute
Who?
and take care of business. 'Cause
Marcus
obviously
Aurelius?
the threats on the other side, but as the map gets
It's Amber.
delayed a bit. Maybe just an opportunity for Carolina to talk some things over,
yeah.
for Clayster
I got
to
a
feel
dumbass
his
name.
nose, and for Gwen and TJ, who truly do look like a duo together.
dumbass
I gotta
name?
say.
Oh yeah, my name's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, it was an interesting one, obviously,
buddy.
TJ coming in last minute before as well, but
Carmen. I love Carmen.
you get back in the league,
Carmen.
and then you put the numbers up, and let's be honest, look like the best
Bro,
points.
Felipe, that would be insane. That would be insane. A Gears of War movie?
Made the right call and brought
I
it
love
in.
Hey,
Gears.
What
This is
Halo
something
show
that
did you
Clayster's
say sucked?
actually
Because the one I'm
touched on.
watching
I
is
can't
good.
remember podcast on stream, whatever it was.
I mean, the one that's out, I would, from what I've heard, that shit's ass. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch
No,
nothing.
there's two.
I've-
There's two different shows, by the way.
There's one on Prime, I think, no?
Yeah, the one on Prime is good. Like the production, everything's hella good.
He's just been incredible so far.
But I don't think there's
this year,
two.
as he pointed out. Yes, his
There's one actually Halo show.
So Clayster certainly.
The other one's
enjoying
called like
the new
Halo.
vibe
Let me look it
with
up.
the
'Cause
team
I've
he's
seen it
playing
the other day
with,
too. I was like,
slightly
oh,
new
this must be the one she's
version
talking
of
about. Because
TJ
this one's
as
good.
well. And obviously,
In my
again, going
opinion,
against
I don't
world
know.
champions up 2-0. Like,
Gwyn, look how I feel right now.
They are shooting back.
What do you mean by that?
Good vibes in Carolina Royal Ravens. They will want to put this one down right here. Easy points for them.
I have no idea, DC.
While we are still a little way away from getting to Miami, every single game is crucial. You want to find yourself in the winner's bracket. You want to have a good time. And in the bigger picture, all the way to champs. You
Dude,
don't wanna be
Batista as
fighting
Marcus would be
desperately for 10 points at the end of the season
fucking
when you could have had that 10
Holy
points
shit.
easier as
That
a
might be the
beginner.
perfect casting,
I
actually.
mean, these are like two of the best teams to pay attention to for the points as well, because
No idea who that
Carolina
is.
that actually had like a
The
halfway
blue
decent
dude
main
from,
performance, all things considered,
Guardians.
they get the extra
Guardians of the
15 points,
Galaxy?
but because the online performances was
The
that
blue
poor,
dude.
Carolina still
Yeah,
right
one of the
now
main
in
characters.
bottom four.
The blue dude.
And on the flip side, what is sort of funny is like
Oh,
Minnesota
yeah, the one. Okay, yeah.
stage one, their online performance
Yeah.
is not super great, but they did just enough to get the winners bracket, which, as you
He's
pointed
funny,
out, is a massive
but he could be hella serious. Like I could see him
Minnesota
actually
get
playing that role very
first
good.
Big win against the subliners, move up to like, you know, the top like 4 automatic
They
thing,
should
and they
make
just
a
get
Gears
so
game for
many
PC.
CDL points,
Huh?
and they really only had to win
That'd
like
be
1 or
so
2
sick.
matches to make it
They
happen.
should remake Gears for PC.
There is Gears for PC.
Opportunity.
No, I meant like
Points
a
in the
new
online
one.
stage goes such a long way.
I don't know about that.
One more map.
I was dog shit in Gears, so probably not.
On control.
Gears was...
Off the rip for those opening salvo of kills.
It's so good. Like I wanna, like honestly, I replay it like every year. I think I replay like the first. Sometimes I don't necessarily replay the first one, but my favorites are like the second. Definitely the second is like my top. I love the second, but the third I love too.
As the kills keep flying their way.
Oh yeah, look at the 2-piece from Gwen down low as well.
I used to hate
Bro, Gears of War with like a movie with like a good budget, like a big budget would be insane. I feel like that would be one of the greatest movie ever.
Things do get mixy as Carolina still just hurting them in the kill feed.
Okay, bro, like, but no, but because, well, New York are toast, bro.
Great damage. You see Hydra does get traded. That B zone still not yet captured. It is that slow approach, but at 24-7.
Holy fuck, they're checked. I'm pretty sure they're checked. They have to be checked, bro. Like Hydra, 1-3. I don't know. I mean, they just started, but still, I don't know.
They don't have position. Be careful. Play these lives. You have the opportunity, a good break, and get that time stop. So much time on the clock for them as well, but New York starting to clear the lines and starting to get some kills down.
Yeah, some good comms, good awareness as well from New York. Civ actually checking that little scaffolding jump up spot, so no cheeky plays coming in from TJ.
Crazy to think how big of a difference
Right
not
now,
having
if you're
peace
New York,
tonight.
trying to fight for map control. They've yet to really be able to push up and
Like
get those
Sid's
power
a
positions.
big
Get
name.
top heli, gets top propane. They're just getting punished back in their spawn. Finally, 2 kills go their way. Skies, if you can stay alive, this would be your opportunity to start to push for a little bit of map control. With Felony doing a perfect job of back.
Play is shooting, bro. Holy shit.
And now you get a full hit out towards this A zone.
Holy fuck. The stack. Holy stack, bro. Then the spawn too. It's
15-4, by the way.
Wait, what do you mean 15-4, bro? I think you're ahead of me.
Oh, am I?
I think so, yeah.
Comes in. Is this enough from New York? No, it is not. The Ravens run rampant.
I mean, yeah, they're feeling
I don't
good
think 50
now.
million would be
Somewhat
enough,
of a
bro. That'd have to be like
devastating
$100 million.
Well, New York maybe had the one.
There's gonna be hella CGI.
That'd be so good.
The monsters and shit.
Of control. Felony and
That would be so good, though.
the door in their face,
Telling you.
and then Gwyn was like the ever-present problem for New York in that round,
Like,
right from the jump.
just the game itself was literally a movie by itself, and you got to play through it.
That's incredibly efficient work. That is superb stuff off the opening breaks.
The thing is, there would definitely be some things missing, but
that's some good clean call duty.
Really was. New York though give their opportunity to attack already. First blood to them, looking to make a move for it. Gwyn, dead silence popped. Gonna try and make a difference here.
holy.
Just a little bit of timing, but still going for this chow. Flies in, doesn't find them, but does somehow get that. It must have been weak. But New York, light at the end of the tunnel. They are on to the B point.
Yeah, and you see that was a good trigger discipline coming in from Gwyn, but he ends up dying on the 5 spree. Didn't get quite enough help, so no cruise missile there. And again, cruise missiles are a massive theme on this new patch.
Yeah, like Avatar, yeah.
On this map, you almost
But think of Gears 5.
Like,
Honestly, Gears 5, the beginning kind of like checked me a little bit because of the robots, like the robot situation.
Picking up a good deal of kills, Hydra in your base, trying to be annoying. Ring around the rosy with Clay, eventually able to take him down.
But after that, it gets good, in my opinion. But nothing beats the second. Nothing beats the second.
Better time here on this. And now looking to put the hurt back onto the Ravens. They got to do the same thing that was just done to them. Wait, play the time, get the opportunity you need. Kismet gonna go around for the flank here. They've lost in the kill feed. He could have done with his teammates staying alive. I think he may have been spotted there. He has been. Felony has got him, and that is a clear line for the Ravens.
Yeah, neither team really able to do those cheeky scaffolding plays just
How come
yet.
when we attacked,
When
we
was
get
the furthest
fucking
player pushed up?
just
Carolina
absolutely
keeps
destroyed,
taking
but when
care
they
of.
they're like they're
Still
winning on
power
both teams are
positions,
winning
though,
on
insecure
the.
Ravens, but Sid
Oh, wait,
there
no,
with
no.
a little bit of
NYSL
help from his
defending.
teammate. Takes TJ down from top helicopter. You deal with the next man in your spawn.
Yeah, like I said, you're ahead of me, so
They keep everything under control. No
they're
more
attacking
fights
right now.
coming through. All gunnies forward.
For me, at least.
Kind of flying out. Sib just staying alive, getting that clock stopped. That first tick might come in. Needs to make this gunfight, and he does. Sib, huge kill on the map. Eventually will fall to Quinn. New York just trying to keep a little bit of
3 years of war movies.
Oh, good for them at this point.
It'd be a sick ass trilogy.
Still with that pressure on the zone. I mean, right now it's going to be a player by himself, but
I mean, look how many movies they made of fucking.
So the slower this goes for New York right now, the better.
Oh my God,
Not the best start though. A couple players on Carolina find the
zombie
kill, so the
movie.
flank is forced to be fast.
The dom scene got me upset. Wait, which dom scene though? Oh, in the Gears 5, bro? Holy fuck. Nah, I was crying. I had to end stream. Deadass. No cap. Bro, that shit got me emotional as fuck.
A full minute on the clock though for New York.
Nah, bro, I have flashbacks. I'm about to cry.
They can bleed them slowly over this next 60 seconds.
Nah.
But they've still got to do it.
That was insane. Nah, you don't understand. Like, I grew up playing Gears.
Time right there. That is worst case.
And the thing is like, I tried back in the days playing Gears 5. I played Gears 5 like really recently, like this year. No, actually not this year, last year, but like 2023.
They do it off the lives.
But like,
need the objective.
I tried to play it back in the days when it came out, but the thing is like, I played it like the first part of Gears 5. It's against robot, and like the old series is mostly like against locusts, and you know it's like the aliens thing, whatever. And so the first part is against robots, and I was like, you know, like I was like, that's so random. Like I don't want to do that. Like I'm not interested in like killing robots. That's not what, you know, like I've been playing Gears for. Like I'm excited to find to fight like locusts. So I stopped playing it at that point, but I didn't know that after a certain point that you were gonna like fight locusts too, and like, you know, the other.
That they go top propane.
But
there's a lot of B Street pressure coming through from New York subliners, and they're getting all the kills.
Yeah, so I never seen that one, that team.
He's making his presence known once again, but doesn't have a ton of support. And Sid,
what are y'all doing after
able to take him down as well. This might
we're gonna play Lethal Company.
This is the best case scenario right now for New York.
If you want to play, it's super fun. It's funny as fuck.
It's funny as fuck.
Lethal Company, what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a must-and-key game, but like, it's funny. It's basically like you're employed by a company. You go on moons, and you collect like medals and stuff like that. Basically, you collect things, and each thing has a value, and you have to hit a certain quota, or like you get killed. Yeah, and then basically when you explore these planets, there's like the moons, there's like creatures on them, and you can die. So if you die, you lose everything you've collected. So at the end, like you gotta like try to stay alive, collect things, and basically just hit your quota.
16 seconds left on this game clock. You have to keep someone on the objective.
I'll download it. I'm gonna hop into some links for a minute. I'll download it and then I'll jump in.
Okay.
But he is going to be outnumbered.
They
They will
cool?
come from many directions to gun him down.
Yeah, just hit us up.
There's a horrible gunfight at the best of times, but with time ticking, surely the Ravens.
Good luck getting a crim or Erie dog.
I gotta get
a nice little crack in the barrels for Fallion to get tagged up. Very
Yeah.
one shot, easy to trade. And now you're just gonna have to
Holy moly.
I'll be back.
New York.
Sib is 23 and 14 right now.
Very dominant round of defense. That was not a single tick of progression on either zone. Carolina might have created some opportunities, but it took them way too long to be able to set it up. And I think Sid was really that player to close the door. The 2-piece he had on the B zone really seals the deal. And if we're talking about momentum, well, Subliners, they certainly have it now.
Yeah, that was a complete change of momentum. New York locked in. For the Ravens, it's their turn to try and get it back. See if they can send this to a round 5.
Killing locusts, yeah, I agree. I got Italian food, pasta, and chicken. Ooh.
There it goes. Attack here for New York. A little bit of a commit straight to the A point. Oh no, they're going underground, the pair of them. They're going to run straight into Quinn. That is a huge gunfight already.
Oh, this is easy reads on the opening break, too. I think Sky's posting in the back of the map. Never mind. Actually gets killed in the feed. So TJ's out here making plays. You see, really putting the pressure on and forcing Hydrant to get off his zone. And TJ will do it one way or another. Gets that kill. So nice play from TJ to sort of kill that opening break there from the subliners. And talk about the defensive setup. Well, that gets broken down immediately. Carolina get caught just being a little too aggressive. And they just have to regroup, reposition, and stabilize. Looks like the MCWs for Carolina going to do exactly that, and now they've officially got the spawn trap set up. Nobody from New York outside of their base.
Oh yeah, this Kismet just going through a barrage of explosions and tacticals. Gets up towards Propane, looking for guns as well. The Bulldog going to work to make sure his team can get out of this. They haven't got a ticket. Clayster playing slow, finds the first, knows that he's going to be dropped on. Waits, patient, knows where Kismet is as well, was still playing his life.
Oh. Clay just
nearly perfect play towards the end. Gwen, by the way, that is not an easy chunk to hit. Absolutely.
There's a disgusting heady right there I got killed by. If you lay prone, they can't shoot you because that fucking little metal thing that stands out.
I think Kismet is going to have to make the play, stay alive on this zone, but he can't even make it. TJ killing him off the cross. And 2 seconds left, desperation hours, and so much progression that needs to take place. I got it.
Ooh, Hydra.
5 unless Hydra can do beyond something absurd, but he gets taken care of. And funnily enough, there is no ticks of progression there for the side of New York on offense either. So as bad of a round as Carolina had on offense round before, they respond exactly how they need to. And I think
this is really bad looks, bro.
Round number 2 off lives, not
really bad look.
So I believe Carolina should have defense for the round 5. Obviously, this is a much more balanced map than some others we have in the repertoire. You can absolutely win on offense, but as far as round 5s go, yes, you prefer to have defense.
Well, let's see. The stage has been set. The Ravens put the subliners in the dirt. Or does the dream become real and a potential reverse sweep? Anything can happen. Let's find out how it does. Right, now, straight on the defense, right with the Carolina Royal Ravens. New York going through it as well. Explosions banging across the map as the kills start to come in.
Oh, that's a big suit from Clay as well. Making sure you lock down the A side. You had a nice little setup coming through, trying to make the play off of like Tej as well. Sky's playing for that DB Street push, but DJ here, still a ever-present threat. Him and Gwen looking together. And that's got to be a couple trades potentially coming through. TJ actually gets dropped. It's the pistols playing to work right now for subliners over towards the B zone, and you can spawn trap on the offensive
Holy moly.
Carolina has to get out of their face. Felony's going to be trying to make that happen, but the B zone potentially going to fall.
Gwen.
Bro, what is he doing?
Apparently found one.
What is that?
He's trying to do it twice, too.
Is that a thing?
I guess, bro.
Is this boy freestyling? He's out here freestyling? Like, what's going on?
Now you saw him, bro's hanging. Holy fuck, nah. That's funny as fuck.
Huge kill. That means this map is wide open. A is now going towards them.
And you're just going to be looking for the spawners. He's got the trophy out. You're just looking for that maybe 2 or 3 man wipe. Kismet trying to get in position as well, but Kismet's going to fall. Sky's and Hydra now working together, but from opposite sides of the map.
I'm gonna go grab my sandwich, be right back.
To try to find these errant kills. I mean, you got TJ and Gwen pushed up on the map, actually getting the kills. So you have a spawn trap taking place on both sides of the map. Sky's just desperate for his teammates to send more people to the gulag to get him off the respawn so we can deal with them. And he is putting in the work to make it happen. You just got to get this man some help.
He is a one-man army, and he has opened it for them. They are out. Subliners are on to
this
the
is spicy.
Sky's still alive. A 5 streak waiting for Felony. Not able to get it that time. Gets back onto the point. Now with bodies here, they have an opportunity. They can win this in the trades. Hydra finds one. Gwen's going to get onto the Sib. Bodies flying at it as well.
There we
it is
go.
New York who are winning this battle. Sky's again falls to TJ, but Kismet in the back. And that second tick is coming through. Ravens off the respawn. And surely there's no way back for them here.
I mean, they're playing for the kills right now. They're playing for the kills. They're not stacking the point, and the kills don't go their way. Carolina back them down for the moment, but it is still a mix fest. Only 7 lives remaining. Subliners can win this 1 of 2 ways, and frankly, they have the pressure. They have
holy moly.
less felony. Pop-off play potential. The nade again coming through. 2 men left on the site right now for Subliners and no lives remaining. It's going to be a nail-biter. 8 versus 4 and a minute to play. Carolina have to be perfect.
The Ravens must not get fluttered. Already lost one. Hydra is hitting the flank. He might be found. They're going to call this one out.
Holy.
3 versus 6.
Holy. 30 seconds left.
40 seconds.
Everybody from New York, though, just getting in position. Power position for top propane. Get that information. Kismet maybe just with the gunny.
Holy.
Subliners in the end execute, take care of business on high-rise control. And as is typical for this team, they do it on the slag.
I'm just gonna try and see it.
Amount of time.
Oh, okay.
Caused nothing but problems for the Ravens. He opened the path to A, and eventually they were able to join him. But a small breath of
That was
life.
good. That was good.
The New York Subliners here on
Holy. Look at Kismet is Sim. Ooh, that was good. That was really good.
Playground, so the stats always look nice and pretty, but I'd say for Skies, that's like one of those blackout moments.
Here comes that reverse.
Things, but they're calling out TJ and Gwen.
You can't jinx them like that. That's crazy.
Green tarps, like he's not picking up any useful information.
I do.
He's literally just on an island, just desperate to stay alive, and B,
I do.
waiting for his team
I do.
kills so more people actually get sent to the spawn so he can have something to do. So that's a moment where you are just an individual that needs your team to execute, and you have to make the big plays yourself as well. So dicey moments, not easy to string together, but Skies handles it perfectly towards the end of that final round. And again, even with all of that action, still barely winning towards the end.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. The original kind of shout out to Skies there. You got to remember what happened to the last 2 attacking rounds. The door was.
At least it's not ending like really early. I was gonna be sad a little bit.
Eventually, just a slaying.
If it would have been 2 matches, 2 sweeps, that would have been fucking whack.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Just not to be a real back and forth on.
But the thing is, I think that wasn't New York got swiped by Carolina before.
Get a map number 4, a hard point where it could be settled, or we could.
I'm correct. They got this one by Carolina before. Pretty sure.
Was it Rocker? Or was it Carolina?
No, I'm talking about New York.
Oh, I don't know. I remember that they were losing to LAG 2-0 and then they reverse sweeped them. That was like the first weekend of the year.
Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know.
Pro teams right now, again, very heads-up game.
Let me look. Let me look.
Both sides of the
CallOfDutyLeague.com. I'm gonna look at standings. Major 1. No, actually, right. Actually, let me look if I can see like the past schedule.
You still expect Subliners to be a threat and
completed.
Pushed it to that map 4.
Well, let's see. This next hard point, it could dictate how the narratives on these 2 teams go. The Ravens a win here again, a repeat of the major, but
okay, they didn't get swept, but 3-1 for Carolina and
New York.
Yep.
If they can win this, take it to map 5 and get back, they can quash some of that.
That was about a month ago.
Flowing their way in recent times.
Good night, Chris. Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Chris.
I mean, I would say, like, you know,
good night, dude.
Map 1,
I'll be to bed later, buddy.
Lost map 2. New York Subliner, like the haters of this team.
Yeah, Rocker 3-0'd New York as well.
Come back, you get a little bit of ammo, but I gotta say, I'm excited to watch
New York 3-2 Boston and 0-3 by Toronto, and then 3-1 LA Thieves. And they also Rocker did sweep them, but then they lost to New York as well.
Because I know, like, my own personal raked experience, it's like you're getting paired with spawns, getting shot in the back palace. You spawn palace with people almost constantly. So P4 is a little bit insane. It's also a hill where there's like 2 spots in a massive hill where you can actually effectively play and stay alive. But I just want to see how well coordinated these guys are on it. See if I can learn something, because I know I need the help.
Chris said don't be too late.
Well, certainly as we move forward, but you are right. This is one of
I'm
those
gonna be
things
late,
that only a few
but I'll
weeks
wake you up
practice,
nicely.
you're gonna know the map. Sometimes those little micro decisions in the moment, the hesitations that can cost you points, lives, kills, and eventually wins, that'll be the difference between them. For the Ravens, no smiles at the moment, a full focus, ready to get into this next game. They have an opportunity to get those points on the board. I think at the moment they've only got 25, I believe.
Correct, yes.
So this will be huge for them if they can get it.
And again, just to get the ball rolling, give you somewhat of an advantage. If I remember correctly, I don't have it in front of me, but I think Carolina, based on the Major 1 standings, actually have a fantastic strength of schedule. Like, not nearly as difficult of what they had throughout Major 1. So, especially if you take down sort of one of the, I mean, theorized top dogs. I guess New York Subliners did get top 12, but still, to get a win like this, you're going to feel fantastic moving forward. Stage 2, this is really sort of the sweet spot for Carolina, but just to take a look at the last time they played, the Invasion S&D went the exact same. The first hard point, whether it be a sub-basic rock sheet, nail-biter, but Carolina got the dub, and you don't have to deal with terminal hard point anymore, but still the series potentially gonna get reflected in the exact same way. And obviously, if it does get reflected the same way, that just means we saw Carolina put some work in the downtime, because their S&D looks even better. That would just be more questions for Subliners to answer on the flip
Hopefully,
side.
maybe. Huh?
Yeah, and that's probably the worst thing here as well. New York.
I don't get why they took out.
After
Was Terminal S&D that bad?
Bad major, I think is the easiest way to put it. Something of a shock.
Yeah,
And I think the biggest shock of the major as
There's
well.
two ways to go about it.
Again, having
A or B.
the same team, you would say that realistically the way they wanted to
There's
come
no
into this was to
routes.
absolutely destroy them. And go, all right, you know
I
what,
guess.
we can put that
It's a
aside.
pretty open map.
You say yourself plane, you say yourself B. If you get a pick at B and you get info, you can redirect your whole team. It's like, the thing is, I don't know.
It's still a little up in the air. I hate judging teams. Bearing in mind, it's the first day back on a new patch.
One's gonna go AC.
The sample size that we have to say, hey, this team is much better, this team is much worse.
It is that bad. I feel like Terminal is just that bad. It was
I agree.
like, oof, sorry, my bad. I'm yawning. But I feel like the map was good back then. It's nostalgia. Like, it was fun back then.
Easy to say that, yes,
And like, I'm glad to see it now, but competitively, no.
The last go around, but it looked super clean from what we saw. But that was the old Invasion. Now we're working with the new for the hard point. But Bryce, from what I understand, there is a bit of a tech delay.
There might be a small tech delay, so we're going to go to a break so you don't have to look at my face anymore. But we will be back after this with some beautiful hard point. New York Subliners versus the Carolina Royal Ravens. Don't go
Buddy's hair is kind of crazy.
Huh?
This dude's hair is kind of crazy, Bryce.
Yeah. He just woke up, that shit.
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's just kind of crazy. Look like a top of a rooster.
Come on now. Yeah, we can't be saying that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Can't be doing all that.
For me?
No, I'm talking generally. Let's get it. Yeah, DC, come on, let's go. Let's go. It's not bad. Like, I've seen, like, I've looked, like, my my live streams get about like 1 to 2K views. That's really not bad.
Wait,
honestly.
your YouTube ones?
Yeah. Like, not live, but afterwards, people watch. I guess people rewatch the VODs or something. I'll be saying some stupid shit, though. I'll be saying some stupid shit, but... I mean, it's not bad, honestly. It's not bad. I mean, not bad.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I know, these I know. YouTube is not the same. It's not the same, bro. I wish it could be, like, it was so fun when I was doing them on Twitch. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? At least we still get, like, I love to watch these, so it doesn't matter to me, like, the viewers and stuff. But for sure, sometimes, like, you know, if like I'm the only one staring at my screen and, you know, nothing much going on, you know, I might just like watch it in bed. You know, it's fun too. I took one of my monitor off, so I have like only 3 right now. Because I felt like the other one was pretty much like, it was just like my Spotify was on it and like nothing crazy, so I took it off and I put it in my kitchen, like on my my counter, like next to my my oven. It's like on the counter, so when I cook, I can like put YouTube videos or I can watch like Twitch. I got like a stick, like a fire stick.
Of like sort of the Palace Hill being insane, getting replaced with a P4 that
I was like, instead of like not using my monitor,
very different way.
Might as well just put it to use.
A ton of like top Palace
I think it's really gas.
Tank gunfights where you have to be dialed in to shoot absolute laser beams. So maybe a team like New York might
all my shit's like in one area, so I don't.
Maybe just more
I'm
impressive.
cooking.
Yeah, but it's like because I don't have like a. Like I don't have a couch, so I don't have a TV. Like my TV is in my bedroom. Like I have a big ass TV in my bedroom, but I don't have a couch or nothing, so I don't have like no TV any other places. So me having that, like when I cook, I can put like something on. Like I could cook and watch the CDL, for example, or like look at like so I could cook and like, you know, put something on, or you know, like it's like right in front of like my my kitchen table too. So it's on my counter, but it's in front of my kitchen table. So let's say I can eat and watch something. I mean, I'm using what I already have. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making good use of it. I was like, I'm not gonna put that shit in my closet and just not do anything with it. I was like, that's a good idea. Like I'm using it. You know.
But we know that, like, even if they're 12, they're not going to be as bad as they were.
I got a new camera, by the way.
Really? I'm jealous. I'm trying to get a new one.
I mean, it's not like yours. It's not like that kind of camera, but it's a 4K camera. It's the Elgato 4K 60.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's good. But that's it. But that's a webcam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's classified as a webcam, but yeah, it's really good. The quality is really good.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
read.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, it's like insanely good.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's definitely something that you should get. Like, I feel like everybody here, he just killed Gwyn.
But it's a technical. And now he's gonna try and get through this one as well. Almost stuck Skies at the same
stuck
time.
Skies.
Now gonna try and push
Couch for M. I mean.
Yeah, difficult to stay alive in. I mean, that took 25 seconds for New York.
No, but like y'all gotta, like, you know, y'all gotta think about this. Like I put goals because like that's things like I need. Like let's say I get like the camera I want, that's gonna be for vlogging, and that's gonna also be so I put out more like Instagram content, so more like pics, like quality pictures. I feel like my phone is just like not it.
You do not have that rotation at all.
I have like a camera in mind. I'm trying to like get a point and shoot. That's been like illa recommended by like to me like by actual photographer. Like so it's very like compact and I can bring it with me. You know, there's places that like a DSLR they won't allow because like there's a lens on it that you can take off and change the lens. But if you have like a point and shoot, they're gonna accept it way more. So like a quality one would permit me to do a lot more, like put out, you know. So.
For two. You see Clayster actually in the back doing a nice job to stay alive. You in New York that like intentionally left the
having a
open,
DSLR and a backpack and going to like a festival is like a do anything you want for free card. I swear to fucking God, bro. Like you could go anywhere because they just think you're a professional shooter. They think you're like part of the. Like, I was shooting.
But
somehow Kismet is behind everybody.
I mean, I know you're saying like a lot of places like you can't take. I can't take it to
like you no, but like no, exactly, or like there's places like the the CDL, pretty sure you can't unless you have like a press pass, like you're from the press. A press, like you can't bring that shit with you, for example.
You can see New York have thrown up the defenses. Closer now moving forward a bit, and Hydra will gun him out of his shoes. It is a struggle here for Carolina to get any sort of map control.
I'll tell you, Kismet just spawned. Like,
Just try everything else.
Missed it on the minimap, but it looked like he just spawned there, and that is the reason right now his subliners have this setup. So either Kismet is making monster plays, or Kismet had a monster spawn. But either way, you go towards this shower hill.
Now look
this
at
is an
7 and 3.
money hill with the new spawns coming through. You see how distant at Palace, Carolina is going to be.
10 and
that
4.
means you get one good attempt and maybe a second sort of iffy one to make progress over towards showers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's necessarily like a one player issue. I just thought maybe it's
traded in the exchanges rolling through at
the lack of consistency.
We see right now the idea from Carolina: get players
maybe
stacked up in
comps.
P1, try to be aggressive, try to be
Comps
annoying.
I don't know.
This is one of those hills that feels like we've broken from anywhere. Keep an eye on that spawn though.
No, invasion HP is.
And that is a horrible time for them. Nobody from Ravens is real.
Look at this, bro. Like that's disgusting. Like P4 is disgusting.
Quinn's gonna fall and everybody goes down.
Like Clay might have found a god spot. Look at this. Yo, holy fuck.
And that's like another thing too. Hydra spawned up in Palace, but there was someone from Carolina that was.
I'm thinking those, Loki. That was a good spot.
Do the exact same thing. So that's where like the spawn management just becomes insanity for this hill. When Carolina players are spawning on a hill that you'd expect to be blocked, they're spawning next to each other right now, Bryce. It's like consistent, so it's technically readable, but it's insane if you want to actually try to get the time. Both teams right now struggling with it. Maybe technically a good hill for Carolina, but like everybody's fighting at like 10% of the map. And then of course on rotation, Carolina finally don't spawn in Palace. They actually do spawn over towards New. Doesn't mean they're winning the gunfights though. Hydra still behind the enemy lines. Felony in between 3. He's gonna get traded as the quest to kill Hydra continues.
They're P5, there's only 90, like, you know, like on one team, like, kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, they changed the Palace skill for the P4 that barely anyone can touch.
Wins at 6 and 11, but gunning like he hasn't been killed yet. Another player, another kill for Kismet, still staying alive. This is a problem for the Ravens as his teammates start to flow in behind him.
I mean, they just can't find him. Literally, you have TJ running in circles around blue, just looking for Kismet. Finally, you're able to spot out where he ran to. The question is, can you actually get some time? I mean, that's 2 in the feed for Carolina, but they don't actually have the pressure on the zone just yet. Maybe gonna collect these final 12 seconds.
just set up 51.
Maybe more spawns to try to read. That gas spawn's coming through from New York subliners. It means long term right now on top of P1. You'd rather be Carolina spawning on the left side of the map, but I mean, it's what, a 20-point game between these two teams, almost expecting it to come down to the wire again.
Yeah, and this is looking that way again. The Ravens in control at the moment. Kismet though, gonna make a move. Finds
I chose 17 and 9.
Gonna go for it. Gwyn goes for the chow, but Kismet just
I feel like it's
completely
Kiz. I don't know, maybe it's just the day.
this hill for only a few seconds.
Maybe he is doing the dirty work. We don't see time. Like it doesn't, I think maybe it's a glitch or something, but we don't see like time. Who has time?
He's gonna be potentially blocking the spawns and dragging him for his team. So you have Carolina losing every important gunfight in that moment. So the one guy that spawns out, instead of a pinch, it turns into a dagger. And now New York subliners maybe driving that nail home. That is a 5 spree from Skies, gets to play for the kill. You get the rotation as well. This is officially New York subliners' game to lose. They have every single tool, every single spawn that they're gonna need. The game is firmly in their control.
I just moving.
And get this game underway. Let's find out how they are feeling in the comms. The New York subliners listening.
Holy moly.
You can't get Broken. I'm holding track. Okay, DVD pillars and broken. I'm staying down. On the right.
Is okay potion? Yeah. I'm a magician. Public. But I can't that poof.
He's dead. Square. I'm one shot. Left tank going square. Left side tank going square. I kill him. Where you want on the tank right now? Square tank. Right side tank. All pallets. One shot, pallets. 2 of them.
Ooh!
Come near. I will get near. I have all of them. I'm near your pallets. I'm leaving. Yeah, I got you. They're all over me. 2 more. Okay, we're gonna have to block off one, okay? You can play fire truck and back up, Dante, okay? Hey, fire truck and back up. Get ready to block. Get ready to block. Get ready to block. On the half, one mid. We're good. No, we're good. We're dead for a second.
One bullet.
Back up. I'm dead. I'm backing up. When spawning out. One guy's courtyard team. A&D. And Fellows beat up. Time on me. Beat him. He's going from DVD. Nice. Cross Ivy. Watch your mannequin from time. I have my mannequin. Mannequin on the fire. How many dead? I have mannequin dead. Flank the back. I'm gonna shake your time. Yeah. One's deep river. Shaking for time. Dead. Nice. Deep river. One's river. One's ASND. One's fort.
And there you hear the intensity out of the comms from New York Subliners.
This is good.
These guys got
like New York.
of the game and
is it just me? I feel like I just comms are like delayed, bro.
Educational listen-ins we have had so far this year. The conversation between Skies and Hydra.
No, but like not delayed, like actually delayed, but it's like he's speaking, like it's like he's delayed, like he, like RL delayed, like.
Oh, like he's tweaking?
Like he's tweaking, yeah, a little bit.
You've already seen the game's willingness. They will absolutely
I don't even really hear him talk that much, to be honest.
So you have to block those actual spawns.
Oh, because he's slaying, but like when we just add like the listening, I felt like I don't know. It's just like he was trying to say where the person that got killed from like was, and he couldn't say nothing. Like at least 3 seconds. But 3 seconds makes a lot. Like it's a difference.
That's an eternity in there.
Yeah. No, in their world it's an eternity for sure.
I mean, this is a hill right now that again it can be difficult to stay alive in, but there's a few spots that when you get them, you're actually absurdly difficult to kill. So
that P4, bro.
He stands up, so he's gonna get evaporated. Maybe that's gonna answer the 100-point club question. Carolina able to get past that mark, but still, if they want to get back in this game, it is more than a long way to go.
Because been playing lights out since the beginning of this one, and they have control again. The Ravens not in the position to take it. Guns Gwyn placed it, trying to do all he can as well, but with time ticking away, the Palace ball is there, and Sib is using it as a shooting gallery. They are spawning a mile away, and you have to run through the.
So New York looks good on invasion for sure.
Everywhere there are challenges you have to make. There are corners, but in the end,
but
only issues for you.
It's to determine, so because it's Carolina, which is like not a bad thing, but you know what I'm saying.
Just into the pre-aims of everybody on New York. Felony might be able to pick up the first, but it's Hydra on the crosses. It's 2 players posted up inside of the hill, and 5 seconds to go for New York to send this to.
Getting 3 seconds to spend with mass will complete my life for eternity. You heard that?
Damn.
Yeah. Let's go! We're gonna game 5! Let's go, baby!
The Ravens were flying.
Who said that?
Been brought low.
All Blacks.
Skies.
Damn.
For good reason. I think 28 and 12 or some ridiculous stat line like that in that game. And it started close.
Too bad everyone doesn't feel that way, All
a
Blacks.
competition, but no rotations to be had for Carolina, and the Subliners took advantage.
But you can't have everyone feeling that way. Otherwise, it's not special. You know what I'm saying?
Where like Carolina had
Aha! I'll be right back.
Spawns up that gas. And then Carolina almost simultaneously lose every single key gunfight. So everyone that could have like kept those left side spawns rolling through for Carolina, they just die. You spawn up on the wrong side of the map, and then you're just on the back foot. Like you have to hike across the map to rotate towards P2. They end up getting flipped again on the P2 hill to get the palace spawn. So now they're on bad footing for the rotation over to showers. Like you just lost control of the game. You could absolutely never get it back, and New York Subliners obviously taking full advantage. That is 4 players down the line, just ridiculously positive. The slaying out of control. And again, if the game on invasion is flowing easy for you, the kills are very easy to get. And that is nearly perfectly done. Again, right after that P1, you have like 3 hills in a row where Carolina did not score a single point. That is absolutely brutal to look at.
Yeah, you never want to see a flat line on a hardpoint graph, especially one that long. But it does give us a wonderful opportunity. To map 5, we do go. A potential reverse sweep chance.
Absolutely. And again, Subliners were a little bit 50-50 iffy in the respawn game modes. Well, they delivered in the final 2. You know, game 5, and again from stage 1, it is Subliners who have the best S&D record against Carolina, who had the worst. We get to see how stage 2 is going to shake things up.
We certainly do. It is not ended. Our story has not been told, and it has not been finished. The last chapter will be written by these teams, but is it New York or Carolina with the pen in their hand? And S&D will will decide it all for us. Do not go anywhere. We will see you right after this for more Call of Duty League.
Are you rooting for New York? Honestly, I am rooting for Sib to thrive, if that makes sense. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I am also glad to see that, like, you know, Carolina, like with the Ravens been like bottom team for a little bit. Would be nice to see them like kind of pop off, you know what I'm saying? Actually perform, actually do something, actually get out of the bottom.
Yeah, they used to be free SR.
Yeah, no, literally. Literally free. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A blessed Riz-tacular. So you got rizzed up. Low-key. You got rizzed up.
I did. Do it again. Let's go.
Oh, you said that terminal is Terminal SD right now, right? Or you were just talking about... Huh?
They were complaining about terminal.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But what's the SND right now?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it. I was.
Wait. Let me peep. Let me peep. CDL's current until I don't know. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be Karachi. SND. It's gonna be spicy. Spicy. I'm low-key sad though about Skid Row. That's why I said that earlier.
I like that map. That map's
I do too. I actually do too. I think there's way worse, bro. Did somebody explain what was like the mindset and like when they voted? Why they voted like basically that map out?
Even the pros were like, why are they like, what the fuck of all the maps, like how they're like, how the fuck is Terminal still in but Skid Row's out type shit.
Yeah. But they did the voting though, so that's why I'm confused.
I guess all the like the shitty, not shitty pros, but like all the other teams, they wanted it that way. I guess that's what Scrap was saying.
Maybe because like it's an auto veto, so maybe people think that by keeping it, they can like get an advantage maybe and like picking it in the map pool potential. Yeah. But like at that point, I feel like maybe you're just putting yourself in them.
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now. Slice up your competition with the Executive Chef Operator, now available in-game in the Call of Duty store.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. The New York Subliners and the Carolina Royal Ravens have taken this the distance. It is a map 5, the last one, S&D for all the points. Chance, what do we think?
I think it has been a rare sight to see a reverse sweep so far this year. We've had like 2, I think, total, or maybe 3, and I think Vegas Legion has been a part of. Yeah, I was gonna say there's one team that has been the center point of it. And well, maybe Carolina could potentially be the team that joins the mix on the negative side. Subrunners want to.
Because if New York loses this.
As much as we like to make fun of teams for maybe sketchy teamwork, team kills like that. If I had to take a guess, nice reset. There you go. We'll get there in a bit.
Might have been a reset though, but for some reason really enjoying the reset. Having fun shooting each other in spawn. Just taking time for opportunity where they can. But yeah, it gives them a bit of an opportunity for us actually to talk about this map in a little bit more detail between these two. Obviously last time these two squads played, they didn't get to a map 5, and we did highlight that realistically the Subliners have a better statistical advantage in the S&D. But Ravens won the S&D in this series so far.
Yeah, and I think the primary thing for Carolina is, like, you know, during the Major 1 split with these core 4 players, they were basically just playing like an 8s team of, like, they're all good players. They all know what to do in Search and Destroy, but they just had absolutely no time to actually develop the chemistry, go over the details and the strats, get a feel for, like, how any given player is going to play in a situation. Like, if you're getting used to playing with TJ Halley, but the guy you were playing with before is, like, Hydra, or just pick a random player, the way they react to different situations always going to be different. If you don't have that experience, it's just difficult to orchestrate. So that's a big factor in why Carolina just so poor in Search and Destroy throughout the major. Even on a map like Karachi, they just hadn't had a chance to iron out any of the wrinkles in their setups, figure out the different tendencies of their teammates, and get used to everything. What we saw in the Invasion, Search and Destroy, fantastic teamwork. Everybody getting in the mix, everybody very well coordinated, the setups always on point. So they're going to need to bring that into the Karachi as well. They still have to answer questions on different maps, but certainly much more of a believer in this Carolina Ravens team. Obviously, I know Felony was popping off, but they were really just good plays.
There's a new Warzone act allow players to use the boys' superpowers and perk slots. You know, like when at some point, like you could like super jump and shit.
This is where all that
yeah. But it's a movement act. Basically, makes you like be. It's like super speed.
Every single
so like you can slide hella fast, and you know, like the old like Rebirth movement videos, kind of like this, but in the current like game.
An interesting webcam, I'd say, for the past
which is I mean that's what
where like having a father-son moment is what it looked like.
Super speed.
For the
that's what it's called.
Map 4, so
that'd be funny, like if that was the actual thing.
And playmaking potential as well. And got the cruise
in Black Ops, they used to have that. They would have like double jumping, and you would have double jump, so you could like boost yourself hella high, and then you would also have like the slingshot or the grapples. That shit was so fun.
Always going to be a lethal threat in Search and Destroy as
and there was no fall damage. Like you wouldn't get fall damage if you double jumped or whatever.
Same things you just talked about before the map loaded in the first time.
So now you have a perk for no fall damage, technically. Montaigne. I run that.
I run that shit. Shit's
life-changing.
Oh, but we used to run fast ends. Fast ends doesn't do anything anymore.
But the time is upon us. This must end, and we will find.
What is my second? I don't even know what my second perk is. Now that you said that.
I run double time, Montaigne, I alert,
an interesting map
and wait, I forgot the third one.
Almost like expected 90% of the rounds
because I lose my last one.
Playing off the information.
Oh, the 2-play one. The 2-play.
Moves on both sides of the map.
Yeah.
You always have to be on point. Even just
I run
on
EOD.
The, like, stuns.
Oh, okay.
EOD. Very particular.
Yeah, I run the.
Okay. These early rounds as well with no trophies. Got to be just.
I run double time.
Safer than you normally are.
Oh, here we go. Already looking for these kills, looking for these plays. A little bit of a push up here. Hydra trying to get out. Information is critical at this point.
Wait.
There's the first blood. There's the reply. Back down to 3-3. Hydra will find Gwyn though. Clayster and Friendly left alive in a 2 versus 3 chance.
Oh, now Skies is what can have the information. And gonna play it nice and patient.
Ooh, okay.
When the easier gunfight, you see Clayster half health, they know exactly where he is. Ooh. Or maybe they knew exactly where he was.
I thought that because maybe it was like in a bad spot, but
and they're still looking around Coop. So if Clayster picks up a freebie kill here, shoots a player in the back. there is an opportunity for him to make this play, but he is running out of time. But they still haven't spotted him. So the only thing working from Clay is that he's invisible.
Oh, he's still playing around this. He still wants to go back to B. He is in place. Eventually one's going to go check it. This is a problem. Kismet will check this bomb. They have the lives and time to spare. But he is going to go down. Clayster trying to make a miracle happen.
Oof.
Miracle over. They found him.
It just said vamos. Vamos.
You've cleared out Coop. You just send one player
Vamos a la casa.
Watch the site just in case. Kismet sees him on the cross, sees him through the red window, and an easy gunfight towards the end. So an interesting round towards the end of it, but at the start, it was just the positioning and the bloods rolling through for New York. Execute, take care of business, no clutches slipping through the cracks, and considering how the first S&D started off, New York's
bless you, drunk.
Much stronger for it.
He said, let's do Miami.
This now. Will it be the full collapse of the Ravens we are staring at? Or do they have
both of those,
something a little bit more to give us? Big push here. You can see Gwyn.
Papa here, Miami.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to read this. That might be the first time we've actually seen someone on broadcast hit it. The question is, how many kills can he get after the bomb gets planted? Position's one thing, but the objective going to be another. And Kismet's going to get out as well. So the jump up spot, but right now he's just causing chaos, waiting for his teammates to get in the mix.
Fortunately, Close has already gone down. Gwyn was in a great position, but that position doesn't mean a lot without the kills. TJ still worrying about this player on the flank.
No leave.
Hydra's going to find Felony.
Holy slide.
New York, they get everything they need, and a little bit of luck from Kismet.
Yeah, and that is, I mean, absolutely nothing going right from Carolina there in the moment. Everybody losing the one-on-one gunfights. I think it was saved.
I would have died
distant angle by Coop,
doing that fire.
You know, catching those players off of rotation, and everybody in New York doing their job in that moment. And really just unfortunate for Gwyn. Honestly, that could be a moment where like a ninja defuse would be possible, because from New York's side, like there's simply no way someone's behind us. But as soon as they get the intel on Gwyn and Gwyn doesn't get the first blood, the round feels so much easier after the fact.
Well, let's see. Can there be anything here? Only one kill in 2 rounds for the Ravens. They're now attacking. They're going towards B. TJ leading the forward. Will need to check. Sips already tagged him up, so he won't push for this yet. On the other side, Gwyn playing an island.
Yeah, that might be the first blood battle, number 8 versus number 1, and Kismet reads it. Gwyn had a shaky spot in a corner.
Wait, please, just oh my god, just beat up Hydra.
The New York is delivering. 3 versus 2. Sib's got eyes on bomb as well. Felony gets caught. And
Holy.
is out here making plays.
Mid smoke get beat up.
And of course, everybody seemingly winning their ones on the side of New York subliners. This is the more typical you would expect from number 1 versus number 12 in Search and Destroy. Subliners just had to get warmed up a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. It could be any one of these, but New York certainly have shifted gears. Maybe they just didn't want to be the main focus of the flank later on and said, hey, we need to turn this one around now. But for the Ravens, they need to do the same thing. Maybe change it up, maybe slow it down, speed it up. Something has got to give.
I mean, they just need a first blood, really, just any sort of momentum. They only have 2 kills on the map at all in 3 rounds, so you just got to win that initial one. Hydra, though, playing with all the confidence in the world. Already made it to top AC. A little bit of intel, and he dips away with his life. TJ maybe thinking about the chase for the trades, but Hydra's already healed up. But TJ able to get it done, and Carolina finally.
Maybe.
First
one to Carolina, maybe.
Let it 2v4.
It really all comes down to this first kill.
Like on YouTube.
And Gwyn gets
yeah.
Down to a 1 versus 4, but surely a 1 versus 4 too far on this map.
Yeah, and again, just finally a nice opening break coming out there. They
get on YouTube,
shoots at Felony from
it's just Call of Duty League, and you can watch
in the middle of the map like that,
full screen.
Takes care of business, gets that one, and I think Felony
full
was
screen.
Player jumping over the bridge or jumping up top 3rd, but first 2 kills go your way on defense. Basically, just gonna lock it in. Now Carolina, the sort of bigger question for them, what can they do on the attack? They've gotten stuffed every direction they try to go.
Well, let's see. Because this
yes, I am, but I'm probably gonna, like, I've been taking a little drinky drink. I think I'm gonna, like, go on Twitch and, like, we're gonna play a Lethal Company. Just have fun, you know, like a Friday night, like.
To them in the end, but here comes the first blood. Hydra has to back away. It's full mid-map control for Carolina.
In game. Oh, that's what they do. All Blacks, that's what they do. Like, I don't, like, click on something and change the player view or something. That'd be dope as fuck. But no, that's what they do. Yeah. We're gonna be back on Twitch after. It's just I can't watch this on Twitch. You nerd. That's crazy. I am a nerd though.
Who are gonna fall like dominoes. Hydra absolutely frying on the map.
Never got into that game. That's crazy. It's so fun. I'm gonna get some mods, and honestly, like, it's gonna be fun as fuck. Like, that's content. I'm telling you.
4-1 now in this S&D, and Clayster, you can see the frustration on his face.
I'm telling you.
He talks to his teammates.
I'm assuming talking about the way that round went down. You get that P1 control like that, you have to make a move off of it. But I think as soon as Hydra showed himself top AC, you're like, well, we can't climb the ladder because, like, that's it's going to be spotted from the guys top AC. We try to go through this alley. Hydra's going to be there. Like, there is just nowhere you can go. And again, as you pointed out, you just end up in the kill box, and that is a lot of frustration in the middle of these rounds. Maybe the frustration going to continue. Carolina not playing, maybe another tech issue or something going wrong. Carolina tilting, and now the question is, how long does it take?
I do a sports game. Oh, that's still not for me. I get that. I just like games that, like, you can fuck around and just like, it's really funny. You know what I'm saying? Like Among Us with friends. Like, this is the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a drink in you and, like, you can't really necessarily shoot straight, but you can fuck around and, like, have fun. That's my type. Sometimes, you know, it's fun. I'm not gonna, like, always play that, but
on that S&D the entire way through.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
Good luck again. The First Bloods have not been going at all on a strategic front. They are creating small opportunities that are just getting absolutely punished by New York. Even the cheeky spots coming through. Again, Gwen out here playing off angles, and Kismet just
they look fucking checked, bro.
New York
they definitely are, for sure.
Not gonna have to deal with the frustration. Not good vibes in the camp when you're in the middle of potentially getting reverse sweeped, especially so when the rounds are falling like they have. Got to regain, but right now I'm looking at the faces, and I don't think anyone's going to be that voice just yet.
No. Clearly they are listening, whether it's to a coach or an admin or something, because none of the Ravens are talking. On the side of it, the subliners, the skies could not look more relaxed.
You should have seen today. You should have seen today. It was a good day. I'm too inconsistent, bro.
And how much of, like, playing with your friends, your brothers, getting that, like, level of chemistry, like, out in
too inconsistent. Can't shoot straight sometimes.
Have, like, the team chemistry in spades. That was a major factor in why these guys ended up world champs. Just last
but I swear to God, though, if I had my ADHD under control, I'd be unstoppable. I'm telling you.
Absolutely never shaken. I mean,
going
into, like, the final major before champs at Toronto, where, like, the coaches were just like,
nope, is the control into this? No, it's not. But though, AG, I'm telling you that, like, I feel like the PS5 is really too big for my hands, right? Like, I love my PS5. Like, the zero input delay just, like, literally changed my life. But it's so big that the way I have to, okay, pause. But the way I have to position my hands, I have to put my hands on top of it. So instead of, like, holding it to the side like a regular controller, like, I have to put my hands on top a little bit to be able to play how I want to, and I feel like sometimes it makes me do stupid shit. So I'm gonna get a new a PS4 controller. I said pause, bro. Like, come on. I'm gonna get a PS4. I'm gonna try the PS4. I know the PS4 is a little bit smaller. I already like the joysticks and everything on the PS5. Like, so I'm gonna try PS4, see how I like it, and maybe I'll stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's gonna, like, bring me to another level type shit. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of difference in the mentality at the moment.
even just the parallel of seeing one team like just in the sunlight. You don't want it glaring in your eyes necessarily. Like Sid may be struggling just a touch in that regard, but it's just, you know, your mood is better when you're in daylight compared to the pit of despair in darkness. So a little bit more.
Yeah, no, AG, but you probably have bigger ends than mine. Like I have tiny ends.
Again, obviously you have New York sub-honors. Maybe not playing in a facility, maybe playing in like an apartment complex, but they are all together. Get to enjoy that team vibe.
Yeah. Well, I think that can help things in so many ways as well. You know, talking between maps is easier when you can.
No, but like I've been like an Xbox controller my whole life, because I've been playing on a console till like about 3 years ago. But so I've been on console all my life, so I was always on Xbox. Never tried PS before. And then I was on like the Xbox Elite Series 2. I really loved it because it fits well in my hands. It's perfect size.
And Bryce, you're definitely gonna have to help me with this.
Okay, it's perfect size. But the delay, like you can overclock it, but there's like a minimum input delay that you're gonna get regardless on the Xbox. So it's very different versus like getting 0 input delay on the PS5. You know what I'm saying? So me trying the PS5 was like life changing, but at the same time it's too big. Pause. But like,
just the confidence
yeah,
you're able to play with. If
too big. You know, I don't know what to do with it.
Slow things down just
Pause.
a little bit and worry about that Hydra Thorn in your side.
Yeah, I said pause, bro.
See the bomb. It is slow roaming over towards A, and in the meantime, Hydra collects.
Oh, it is. It's too big for my ends. Pause, bro. Like, stop.
Over to B. I mean,
you're the one doing it. No one is saying literally anything.
But you know, but I have to say pause because otherwise it's like, hey yo. No, but I said pause. Like you can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just say unpause. Was it unpause?
Right there, but guns against him. Reinforcements coming over. It will be Clayster who tries to get this one. Clayster will find Hydra. 2 versus 3. It's a little bit more doable, but with bomb down, it is difficult.
Yes, the most difficult bomb site to retake, especially with the man disadvantage. I don't even know if you're ever going to read this off angle from Sid. There is no reason someone would ever play here, but when you got the man advantage, you can do things like that.
So yeah, I'm excited to try the new one though.
Get in Skies is
the last stage for this one too. So
I don't know. He's having fun. He's having fun, Bryce.
Sometimes that's the best way to be. All kind of relaxed.
I think I'm gonna do like when I get it too. I'm gonna be able to do a shoot like with my the way my setup is, like with the controller.
A game of 2 halves to use an English.
It's gonna be like a W for a W. You know what I'm saying?
Did not look good in the first 2 matches.
Get a scuff.
Have looked amazing.
W scuff.
Yeah. Bryce, if you're just looking at the player cams, like it looked like it was over before the reset. Like there is just no good vibes flowing through Carolina. They look defeated, and I think New York Sub-Honors, again, just a round away.
I really take care of my controllers. Like you have no idea how much I take care of my controllers.
Nearly kills to another first blood.
Like every time I'm done like playing every night, I have like wipes for my controller. That's not a joke. I have wipes for my controller. I put them like set aside, properly set up, and I have something blocking so it doesn't fall. This controller never touched the ground ever.
And there's the gunning, there's the win, and there is the revenge for Boston for New York.
It's just normal, like with usage and everything.
But it wasn't the cleanest of games. And
reverse sweep
for New York for that one. The Ravens obviously have some things to work on.
You are not wrong about
W New York. But honestly, that sub base, they never should have lost that. And the S&D, that second S&D never should have looked that bad, but they looked fantastic after that. So I will give them that.
Towards the end, Hydra obviously getting a couple first bloods.
Their mental is there. They're locked. Big GGs. Big GGs.
A sloppy start. They're getting punished on that final rotation of P2 on the sub base.
It all happened when Gwyn was hanging off that fucking wall, bro.
As soon as they
nah, because that ass though. No, I saw that. I just saw Gwyn, like, he tried to make a jump, was just hanging, and he couldn't jump further. So he was just like hanging, dropping, and he tried it again. Like after that first time, I would have just gave up because like you're in the place where you can't fuck around, bro. Like.
Thank you so much. We got Bricey, we've got our man Chance done for the night, and we're done as well. Only 2 matches here on day 1. Allie, what did you think of the second match from the Sub-Honors?
I was really worried at first. Obviously, you know, I did change my pick to Carolina Royal Ravens. I didn't expect it to go the way it did, but New York come fighting back with one of the, I believe, 5 now reverse sweeps that we've had so far this season.
Yeah, and Royal Ravens were one of those teams who got a reverse sweep. They did it over.
She's not happy.
Now they get reverse swept. And Nameless, you called it in the green room. As soon as New York started in that game 3 on the comeback, you said, listen, this is going to a game 5, and it's going to be 6-1 or 6-2 in search.
Yeah, I just feel like it would be that way. You know, the way that the map's set up. I thought New York trolled a little bit, not picking Rio as map number 1. They go ahead and play sub-base, which is a map we've seen Carolina be very good at. And they start off hot, but Carolina just got the guns rolling, able to take that victory. And then in Search and Destroy, that has been the game mode that Carolina needs to get
You
better
seen
at.
wait, I'm gonna send to you.
Invasion S&D, they're now 3-0 on
There's a mouse pad I want to get.
But every other map they have not won in S&D. So as soon as we get to this Karachi, you know, sort of the same story. You know, in terms of first blood.
No, wait, no. It's not like that's like a mouse pad, but it's like
happen throughout this map, and you know, sort of some of their plays, like on offense, trying to work over towards Coop and get that bomb down. You have no pressure mid, so New York doesn't really have to worry about it. So they sort of just group up on the street and play the trade game. Everything was just working perfectly, and Carolina wasn't taking any space. So for them, they have a lot of improvement they need to make in the Search game.
Yeah, you made a really good point there. I feel like so far on the defensive side for Carolina Royal Ravens on this Karachi specifically in Game 5, they just gave way too much space on the map.
Wait, not because
on defense at all. They were pushed up to bridge side over on the
look at this.
So a lot of review there needed for the Carolina Royal Ravens, but you know that map 1 was crazy.
No, imagine it's like you rest your wrist on this.
Game 2 kind of caught me off
guard.
Fuck? New York playing with their food through early on. You mentioned you didn't like the sub base in this.
Nah, I need it. Nah, I need it. No, but you can literally like your wrist is going on. You know, like.
Contend with some of the top teams, but it just got out of their hands a little bit. You see what happens when you get that bunker spawn. You lose P2.
That's so good, bro.
Guaranteed lost P3 unless you make a miracle happen. That's exactly
holy fuck. No, I know. No, I showed it. No, I showed it the other day. I showed it on the other day on Twitch. But basically it's like Ghost, like, but no shirt and like the pecs or like when you rest your wrist on.
Had no info on this player number 4 who's playing extremely passive up in their spawn and is able to hit a route through the outer side of the map, get that first blood, and kind of causes Carolina Royal Ravens to call him out and go on this hunt, which allows a player like Skies on a 5-3, Hydra on a 3 to lock them into this horrific spawn blender.
Yeah, it's just you're just losing so many lives, right? Like at the end of this round, like Skies gets through and he finds 2, it's just going to slow down. Like what Carolina's playing for here is to try to put you in a spawn trap, but they're never able to do it. Like Skies buys enough time for Hydra to get pushed up, then Hydra buys enough time for the rest of his team to come in and find their ones, and before you know it, it's 8-4, and then you can just play the number game, which is exactly what New York did.
Royal Ravens slowly unraveling.
We're gonna have to get the mods and then lock in like sheets. I think both of us.
And we were talking about it in the green room. If Ravens 3-0'd the subliners today, you have to just say straight up they have their number.
I could send you the link that Sean sent me.
Their way back in and later half the series, man. There's still some hope for our defending world champs.
There you go. That is your scuff play of the game, but it's now time for our monster winner spotlight. We got the Bulldog joining us live from New York. How we doing, Kismet? Congrats on tonight's win.
I'm doing good, man. I see your shirt, by the way. That shirt is fire. I got to do a little quick shout out.
You have to click on the link and get the app, and then he sent me like a picture of like the mods we could get. I'm gonna tell you which one. Because I have to get them too anyway, because it's on my my stream PC.
But he said you were playing flawlessly because you are the man controlling the map. What do you do for your team in Hardpoint specifically?
I guess it just kind of depends. I think I've taken the role of like understanding I can slay, but also there's times where that map, for instance, the beginning, I was like you said, 7-12. I was not getting kills, but I was just, I don't know. I just understand the game to know when I need to make plays, and that's the thing. Like I think people are starting to learn as the time goes on with Call of Duty that sometimes you might be negative, but the plays you're making is the reason why your teammates are pos 10 or whatever. So I think that's kind of why, like, I don't know. I fit this team really well with that. So.
You definitely do.
Yeah, you're making some great plays. And, you know, watching you guys play Invasion and play it so perfect like that, it begs the question, where are the struggles coming from in Hardpoint? Like, I see in this series, you guys go ahead and you pick sub-base, which is a bit surprising because I would expect you guys to like Rio. What's the deal there? What's going on in HP?
I mean, Subbase has been looking phenomenal in scrims, so that's just one of those things. It's unfortunate the match comes. I mean, I think we were blowing them out of the water at the beginning. We just, a couple hills went their way, and, you know, I think Troy made a really good point after map 1 and 2. He was like, honestly, guys, we're playing really good. We're getting a lot of kills. We're just not together. Like, it doesn't matter how good you're playing, as long as we're not, like, if we're not doing things together, we're not going to win. And I think we really took that to heart going into map 3, 4, and 5. Like, everything we were doing, we're just like, you know, holding each other's pockets, just trading kills, and it showed what we can do, I guess.
Yes, playing as a team. W Kismet. W Kismet.
Subbase has been looking really good. It's just one of those things. Like I said, they played good. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't care, bro. You square up. I don't care.
Kismet, I kind of want to ask you a bit about, because obviously Major 1 didn't go the way you or any of the New York fans probably expected it to be, and now even in this series, you know, to start off going down 0-2, you guys fight your way back in 3 maps in a row. I just want to give the floor to you right now to speak to New York and your fans as a whole, as how the team is feeling and what you're looking forward to as we move through Major 2.
Yeah, I mean, I stream a lot, and I talk about it. I don't know, we feel good. You know, things happen. It's competition. Sometimes, you know, teams come out and they're just going to have their day, and we didn't have our day in the weekend. And, you know, it sucks, and I'm sorry that, you know, we want to perform for you guys, we want to perform for ourselves and our organization. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where we have to have a goldfish memory towards that, and I think we've done that going into scrims leading into this major split. And I think this match, granted, we went to map 5, I still think, you know, it still has a lot of good things that came from it, so I'm happy about that. And to the people that are supporting us, you know, we love you guys.
Hi, Kismet's so humble, bro. W Kismet. Kismet's a good ass person.
From your stream, where are you streaming at, my guy?
Twitch.tv/Kismet6_.
Nailed it. That's Kismet. That is the Subliners, and go learn from one of the best SMG leaders in the game.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much, Kismet. All right, that was match number 2.
W-Kiz!
Well, it was over before it began. It felt like Toronto taking control over Miami Heretics. A big welcome to the league for Eric.
So, what'd you say? Like, somebody, like, on the, not all the big things gonna win today.
You know, sometimes scrims can go one way.
I'm kidding. Okay, guys.
Let's start to talk now.
Okay, guys. We're about to switch back to the Twitch. I'm just gonna get the mods going and everything so we can play Lethal Company. And then we're gonna be on the Twitch if you guys want to be sure that everything going, you know, like everything's going on, like when we're going live on the Discord. As always, I will let you guys know. I appreciate you guys for hanging with me, even when I say some dumb shit, like talking about schedule when it wasn't scheduled earlier. Okay, love you guys. Okay, love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes.
If you break it down, the whole of the squads, though, Toronto doesn't have a weakness. We're looking for it in these 3 games, and it seems like maybe if there is one, it's overconfidence.
Honestly, yeah. The one thing I would have said about Toronto is maybe their S&D was a little shaky, but go back and listen to that interview from Envoy. They are working on not being as one-dimensional, working on giving teams a lot of new looks, and even more terrifying and